Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the second episode of Ins and Out of Collecting. Excuse me. My name is Mario,
And I'm Eddie.
and we would like to take a quick second to thank our sponsor, Eddie Waddle Scrapyard, real quick. So, we got a good one for you guys tonight, guys. Excuse me, I'm a little bit nervous. We got a couple guests on right now, so let me go ahead and bring up my first guest. You all know him and love him. We got that's right, PeeJay TheParadoxNerd up in here. What's up, PeeJay?
It's your boy.
That's right.
I was about to let out a fart, but I was like,
Yeah, I saw you holding something back in.
I was trying.
I just thought you had to hold it and channel that high pitch.
Like I told you guys, it's like getting kicked in the you know what, and then that's how I was able to come up with that.
Yo,
intro.
dude, I just wanna say a big thank you for coming on the show tonight, man.
Oh, thanks for having me,
Yeah.
let's rock it out with our in and out. So
That's right, brother. It's gonna be a good one tonight.
yeah, man,
And- So you know what? Y'all feel that?
I feel
I do.
cold
Like,
and
No
my
anger,
A little
my nipples-
rage.
the
my
little
nipples
hate,
are hard.
your nipples hard. You getting a little cold?
Yeah,
Getting a little cold. Yeah, man.
Today will be a day long remembered. It has seen the end of Hot Toys, and soon we'll see the end of the rebellion. What's up,
man.
y'all?
Yo, Thor, thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate you coming on
brother.
tonight, brother.
Anytime.
Hell yeah, dude, this is
Yeah,
gonna
I
be great.
appreciate it.
Yeah, so let's check in with the chat real quick. Let's see what's going on. All right, we got Toy Mafia up in here. What's up, man?
Mafia
We got
of
Everyday
Toys.
Collector, Mafia of Toys, Everyday Collector. Thanks for coming on. Got C Dub. Hopefully this is Zach.
It is Zach. It's Zach.
Sean Yasi, what's going on, man? Danny Lee, what's up, brother?
Sweet
Sean
Danny.
Fear, thanks for joining us tonight. Waddle's Scrapyard, everybody, go check him out. He's finna hook y'all up for some good stuff. And who else we got? Terminator Statues, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Let's see.
Comics is up in here. What's happening, Comics?
Caesar M.
Caesar M. Yo, what's good, man? Mojo Collection up in here. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, Jeezo.
Mojo Joe.
Marika's up in here.
Yo, the Primricas, man.
All the open mic folks is coming over.
Open
checking
mic's
out.
coming over?
dope.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, to disappoint, but we're gonna get
No,
started
yeah.
on something you guys ain't probably gonna want to hear.
The
That'd be
peer
all right.
pressure is real.
That'd be all right.
Yeah, Mark Pearson up in the house. OG fan, Star Wars. What's going on, man? All right, so again, everyone, thanks for coming in. Let's talk pickups, everybody. What's going on with everyone? How's everybody doing? Yo, so Eddie, let's talk about what you got this week, man. Did you get anything new coming in?
Yes, I got some good stuff this week. Some stuff that will make Vader Damas happy over there.
Is that right?
So they're not my first statues. They're my second and third, but I picked up the Iron Studios Daredevil. And also, just a couple days ago, I got the Logan Premium format from Sideshow.
Nice.
Yeah.
My dude,
Two nice pieces.
Yeah.
So my Marvel collection is growing. Don't worry, I have Star Wars on order. They're
That's
just
Oh,
not
thank
here
God.
yet.
That's okay. No problem.
I think Vader's just happy that you're come over to the dark side.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Training is not complete though.
No.
No.
We sort them out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
We're
got
getting there.
I got some good stuff, man. Those two pieces are dope. I really like them. I think I got a thing for Daniel Bell, man.
Yeah. Bell is the legend, man.
Yeah.
Bell's the legend. What do you think of that Logan Premium format, man?
Oh, I love it. I love everything about it. I like the mixed media on the pants. I love the sculpt in the arms
Yeah.
and the face. I have the Screaming portrait on it right now,
Mhm.
but I wish the adamantium damage was on the Screaming portrait.
Yeah,
That's the only thing. Like, I wish it was like that, but I like them both. You know,
Yeah.
I love it. I like how they had the little magnetic thing in the chest that keeps the dog tags up there. It's beautiful.
Yeah, the adamantium claws on that one is probably like the best adamantium claws on a Wolverine statue. I haven't seen anybody like perfect it in my opinion.
Yeah, no. When I was opening it, I was showing my brother, and I was kind of showing him up close, and the detail in the hands, like where the claws come out and everything, they did a great job. Like, you know, with all the red painting on the flesh and everything like that.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
And it's anatomy sound too, man. Like if you look at that, all the anatomy on like the muscles and everything, it's like perfect, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty sick, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
So that was statues. I do have some 1/6 stuff still. I have today I got the Dark Toys mask figure from the mask, Jim Carrey's mask.
Nice.
Yeah, so I haven't opened it up yet, but I got that. I think that was it for 1/6 this week, actually.
Right on, cool, man. PeeJay, dude, you've been a busy man. There's lots of stuff dropping right now, dude. You want to give us a little insight? What's going on?
Yeah, well, I mean, like just when I thought I caught up with like filming all my reviews and everything, like Sideshow hits me up with an email saying that my Rancor is coming in like 4 days, and I kind of wish they give me like a longer heads up, like at least a week, because I gotta explain things to my wife. I gotta prep, I gotta like send flowers and chocolates, get her ready for that big, huge, massive box that's gonna be like heading our way. So yeah, the Sideshow Regal the Sideshow Rancor is coming soon. I got Regal Robot Rancor coming soon too. Man, I got the life size Hot Toys Baby Yoda that should be coming in. It should have came in today, but I guess it got delayed with custom, so it should be tomorrow. IG-11 from Hot Toys. Man, I don't know, man. I because of Vader Damas, I picked up another Royal Guard.
Gotta have two, bro.
Yeah, gotta have two. Like I thought I could kind of get away with one, but I was just like, no, I gotta get another one.
You're gonna be busted if you got one, bro.
I know. Exactly. So I have that on payment plan. I'm in no rush to try it and get that in. Just because I'm trying to catch up, man. Because seriously, Sideshow.
Did you get your first one yet, or no?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I filmed all that. I got I think the Emperor Mythos. I should be dropping that review next.
Okay.
Yo,
Nice.
people! Oh my goodness, man. That Emperor is like such an underrated piece. I think it's just because a lot of people are turned off by the pose. But dude, like talking about the detail, like on his hands and on his face, dude, it's like it blew me away. I was really shocked in how good that turned out. I think that's it, man. I don't know. I think that's it.
Mojo just ordered his 2 Royal Guards too. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, you just can't have one, and it's dangerous because they only made 1,250.
Exactly.
So it's going to sell out.
So really, it's just 600.
It's exactly.
Everybody's buying 2 of them.
At least 2.
What's up with that low edition size, man?
Well,
I was just saying on my unboxing, I said if there's any time they need to make something 5,000 edition size like they do everything else, it was this, but they didn't,
Well, I think when they announced the Royal Guards, right? I don't think the Mandalorian was a popular show yet. I think it was just about to come out, and I guess like a lot of people didn't pre-order the Royal Guards. So now it's coming out, and look, it looks amazing. Yo, people are
fire, bro. They are amazing.
Yo,
amazing.
I mean, like really dope, man. I am shocked. Even like the fabric, right, Thor?
Yeah, it's like you think it would be cheap. Mm-hmm. I mean, I ain't trying to spoil it for you, Mark. They kind of did like the cape on him is kind of cheap. It's nice because it spreads out and everything, but that's the only thing about it. It was 2 things, that and the way the lights work. But bro, the fabric they used on these guards is like this kind of rayon silk kind of thing. And even when you open up, they got this lining inside of it, man. They really, to be such a simple piece, Like they just standing there with it's really, really nice, man.
Yeah.
I would, if anybody who's into that, I would highly recommend. You know, and I ain't just a name, but they really nice.
Yeah, I mean, like that Royal Guard, like the like Thor was saying about the fabric. That's the kind of fabric I use on special occasions, like in terms of like like in terms of my when I start wearing my my underwear and everything, my silky box.
Yep, there it is.
I'm just kidding. No, but it's really good, man. And the sculpt of the helmet,
amazing.
Boom.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
And they're not plastic. That's some kind of ceramic or polystone or something. It's
heavy. It's really. I like to be honest. Like when I was putting it together, I had to like get like some extra foam padding just because I was so scared to like scratch up that helmet. So I kind of put it like in a safe place, But it's nice, man. It's seriously nice.
Dude, congrats on the pickups, man. I'm looking forward to checking out your reviews, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, no joke, man. If there's, I mean, we're gonna talk about statues and trying to get you guys over to the dark side, but seriously,
easy as pie.
Yo,
you guys aren't gonna have that hard a time with me.
Yeah. Money Mendes is already almost there because he's got to get more. But like the Mythos statues, those Mythos Star Wars is a good way to get into to picking up like statues in general. So
have either of y'all got that Asajj in hand yet or no?
Well,
Mario's is on the way.
Okay, I seen it in person. It's amazing, man.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, I'll be putting up that review pretty soon. But yeah, it's amazing, man. Yeah. I mean, dude, like all the Mythos pieces, man. Like they turned out well. Mm-hmm. I don't know how Kenobi's gonna turn out.
Yeah, the Kenobi I'm worried about.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that too. But yo, I heard. I mean, it's rumors, but yeah, we're supposed to get one more Mythos. So, yeah, we're supposed to get one more. I don't know who's going to be sculpting it, but
Do you know who it is?
I don't know. I don't know. It'll be nice if they made a Mace Windu Mythos, yo.
Yeah, if anyone deserved to have a Mythos piece, it would be him.
Yeah.
Dude, because we need like a Mace statue in general. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a must.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Oh yeah, Thor, dude. What you got for us, man?
I got the guards in, man. They're just like we was just talking about. And it's because I've always wanted like a dot with them with the Emperor. Ever since I seen the movie and then started collecting, I was like, dude, they need it. And you could go back and watch old open mics. For years, I said, man, we need an Emperor. I need somebody to make some Royal Guards. And it's funny because when they announced these last year on 12 Days of Sideshow, it was the last day. And Barbara always heard me say, I wanted these guys and everything. So, I ain't staying up till 3:00 in the morning to see what's coming. Because, but she stayed up because, they thought they're X-Men collectors. They wanted to see what's coming out. And when she saw it was this, she hit me up and said, yo, you got your boys. I was like, what? And then I saw the guy do it. I said, oh, man. And I just immediately I said, I'm getting two. It's like, I didn't care.
You have to.
You got to.
You got to.
But yeah, man, they right in front of me. It's like they're like stoic, you know what I mean? They literally look like they're guarding something, Right. Mm-hmm. And when you see them, it's like they just look like cats that you don't want to mess with.
Yeah,
I want to get two more because I want.
Oh yeah,
I want to get two more because I want to paint them black because in Legends now, Vader had some, and they were called Shadow Guards, but they were like black and they had a red visor. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Oh wow!
And they had, instead of Force pikes, they had light pikes, which is like a staff with a lightsaber on. Have you ever played the Force Unleashed?
Yeah,
there was one of them in there. It was
okay.
Yeah,
I think I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, it was a Shadow Guard in the Force Unleashed. So.
Yeah, man.
If you really want to get freaky, they got like one called the Sovereign Protectors or something, and they had like this part of the mask was gray and then this part was black, and they had like a real freaky looking outfit, but it was like only like 4 of those dudes in the whole thing. And so but I swear to God, I would mess around and get about 5 of these cats if I could.
Yeah, good, dude, huh? All right.
To convert them, I can imagine them in black. I mean, it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some.
Yeah.
Go ahead, PeeJay.
No. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I've seen some really nice displays. Like George over at MCE, he has them behind his quarter scale Vader, and they look really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was watching your unboxing, man, and going off on Johnny Gill like that. That if any unboxing warranted Johnny Gill, dude, that was it, brother.
That's what I say.
That was it.
Put on your red dress.
Yep, I was in there with you, man. Put on your red dress, right?
For your high heels.
Right?
I'm telling you, man.
Dude, nice.
And the shit went out.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations on the pickups, man.
Thanks, bro.
So for me, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I'm dabbling a little bit in the dark side. I went ahead and picked up that Asajj statue about a week ago. Unfortunately, it's stuck in Texas. You know, with everything going on. Everybody out there, fam, please stay safe, stay warm.
Yeah.
You know, our thoughts are with you guys.
Yeah, I saw a picture. It was crazy. Like, I mean, shout out to the Texas peeps, man. Hope you guys are all safe. I saw a picture where like the toilet bowl was frozen. I was like, yo, what's up with that? You know?
Yeah, that's something I can't even picture that out here in SoCal, man. You know, we're over here complaining when it's like 45 degrees, right? You know, because that's like for you guys, I'm sure that's just like a summer day, but SoCal cold out here. Dude, forget about it.
45, that's like right now, that's warm. Like that's warm. That's like snow is actually melting, you know. But yeah, it's pretty cold. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Shout out to everyone out there. Hope everyone's safe. I know Aaron Maestro, you know, Zach, Dean, and everyone else. You know, stay safe. Hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah. So Asajj is on the way. Hopefully, should be here sometime next week. And last night, I went ahead and pulled the trigger. I had some sideshow points and some extra rewards and this and that and the other. Pulled the trigger on Maul, man. Maul Mythos. Yep. So yeah, that's two. That's two within a week right now.
You done.
Yeah, you're done. No, all I gotta say is, dude, you just need to get him in. Once you get him in, you're done. You're done. Like straight up done. Just because it's a different level, and I know we a lot of us collect Hot Toys and stuff, but it's just a different type of collecting, especially when you have it displayed, dude. Like, I still have like Hot Toys and statues, right? But the one thing I always stare at the most is my statues. Like, I just look at them, you know, like. With Hot Toys, I take them out and then I look around and like I pose them and stuff. But you know, with statues, you're just like drawn in just because it has a lot of presence.
Yeah, you know
exactly. So
and he's due to arrive tomorrow.
Oh,
so,
snap! Live unboxing.
You are finished.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
You gotta convince him. You gotta convince him, man.
What's that, Thor?
You finished.
I was telling Mario because when I first got in Thor Breaker of Brimstone, I loved it, but it was my single statue. And then I recently got the Daredevil, and when I put it next to him, I was like, I'm a statue guy, dude. I was like, two of them on display together is like
two hammers or one hammer.
No, I got just the Mjolnir, just the one hammer.
Okay, yeah. If I ever did get that, I'd have to have both hammers. You know,
the exclusive was sold out by the time I was collecting. So yeah.
That piece is, dude, like that Thor. I had that Thor actually, and man, I was just like, it's just crazy with just like the, you know, how the technology that went into sculpting that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like on a peg. It's crazy. Like, you know.
Yeah.
The design of it. Yeah.
Dude, PeeJay, look what you're doing to the community out there, man.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Oh, you think I'm bad? Wait till you talk to Thor, man. Like, shoot.
Oh no, I'm sure, man. I was watching a little bit of DCX on the road when I was on my way home from work and at the In-N-Out drive-in. And how you guys are calling us out, man. I was like, dude.
And they was laughing. It's, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that had me cracking up. No, but to offset that, I also got Heavy Mando and Beskar Mando Hot Toys finally coming in. Hopefully they were supposed to ship tonight. We'll see what happens.
Okay, cool.
So yeah. yeah, so dude, that's it, man.
Oh man, welcome, yo, live unboxing, man. What are you scared of?
It's not that I'm scared. It's just that I'm not set up. You know, the world ain't ready for me yet. You know what I mean?
Oh come on,
That's all it is.
do it.
All right, fellas. So yeah, let's get into some chatter here, man. So let's talk some releases tonight. We got 1.6 up. We're talking tonight. Got a little bit of 1.4 and a couple of 1.1s. Shout out to Danny Lee for the beautiful graphic right here.
Yo, I gotta hit up Danny Lee, man. You guys got like a nice.
Yo, he ain't cheap, man. He ain't cheap. I'll just say that. All right, I'll just say that.
This is nice. Look at that. I like the menu. What's for dessert? What's for dessert?
Oh, that's coming. You'll see, buddy. All right, first up, let's talk this Spider-Man. So this guy finally dropped yesterday. It's been on Sideshow for like a minute on pre-order status. Finally dropped last night in Hong Kong for $251. And yeah, the pictures were finally released, and I think it doesn't look too bad. PeeJay, you and I were kind of looking at this last night, and I know you've got your thoughts.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, I was watching Jenkin Wong's unboxing, and he was, because I said something. I was like, I don't know about the portrait, and he's like, what? You gotta get it, like you gotta see it in person. And I don't know if these photos are doing it any justice. And it's BG. Well, no, it's actually Kinder. He did these. I don't know. Like it just looks the lighting looks a little off on it. Like it just looks really really soft, like the skin tones and everything. So yeah, I don't know. Like the one, like the picture in the left. Like I don't know.
Yeah, so, that does look just like a little bit like it could be like a lighting thing. But as far as the sculpt and the paint apps, I don't think it looks that bad.
I think it's the best looking one of him they've done so far.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I'm not getting this one, but I think the head sculpt is spot on, honestly.
I agree.
Yeah, this is a nice looking suit. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Miles' suit, kind of. You know, just a bit. I guess like around the hands and the darkness a bit in the.
And I love the red and black, dude.
Yeah.
In the movie, this was sick. When he finally gets this suit, this was a sick scene.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is this the same suit that he's gonna wear for the new movie or no?
I think so, because at the end of the movie, this is the suit he had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll probably lead right into it.
Oh, okay. So it's good for 2 movies at least.
At least, yeah. Thor,
he's gonna be. I feel like he's gonna be like Iron Man. He's gonna have a new suit every movie, you know.
The one thing I always had to give Hot Toys, man, the likenesses, especially on real people, usually outshine like statues. So that's one thing for me that they killed it on with this one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. Queen Studios is,
but it's rare though. You know what I mean? It's rare.
Yeah, like, rare. It is rare.
Queen, and that's about it. You know, but Bust I think is a different story.
Yeah, that's Bust. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Because it's a bigger canvas, so you got like a lot more to play with. You know.
Well, I think Queen just did the Tom Holland head sculpt on their Spider-Man statue, right?
Yeah,
Queen Studios.
Yeah, that looks good
with the shield and everything and the landing post.
Yeah, so I'm getting that.
Good too.
Yeah, so I'm getting that one. So that's going. Yeah, I had to take advantage of the sale that they had. It was like $200 off or something like that.
Oh wow.
Something like that. It was cheap. Like I mean, if you got the regular version without the portrait, it was like $500. So that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good price for a quarter scale, especially nowadays. You know.
The only thing I didn't like about it was the rock base, because in the movie he's on top of the car, so I was like, I kind of wish it was accurate that way, but that's not a huge negative, you know.
Yeah, I think it would have been hard to put it on top of the car.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like just the structure of it, you know, or the design of it.
All right, and that was Spider-Man Far From Home, MMS 542. Retailing at $251. Next up, we got Miles Morales from the Spider-Man game 2020 suit. This is VGM 49. Due to drop, what is it? Sometime in 2022, sometime next year. And I gotta say, this thing caught my eye. This is something unique. I really like how they've got the how they did the eyes, looking all kind of 8-bit-ish or what have you, and the light up chest and the kicks, man. You know. This is a good looking piece. It's really, I think it's a little bit unique.
Yeah, I mean, I played the game, and the only suit I ever wore in the game was the Spider-Man, the animated movie suit. But I mean, I don't know if this is in any comics or if this is just like one of those like special design suits for the game.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I think this looks great too, dude. I like this for another reason. I just like the DJ look of it. Optical said it on his video that it reminds me of Daft Punk.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like,
yeah,
those dudes? Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks good, dude. I like it a lot. I wasn't getting Spider-Man Hot Toys anymore, but I might have to get just this one just to put next to my Spider-Punk, so I could have like a punk rock Spider-Man and a DJ Spider-Man. Maybe.
Dude, I saw this little piece of the of that advanced suit Spidey right there. That kind of made me think about picking it up just for that little piece alone. But I don't know. I'm feeling this. You guys think this whole all these extra accessories that we're seeing as far as the backdrop is? You think it's cardboard or is it just like?
It's probably cardboard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the monitors are. I don't know what, like the cables and everything. What that'll all be made out of.
Yeah.
So this is a skin in the game, is what this is?
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. I never picked it because I wasn't like a huge fan of it, or maybe I didn't unlock it. I forgot. I haven't played the game in a while, but I just usually use the regular comic book one or the animated, suits. So, but I like the kicks though.
I'm getting MJ vibes from the jacket too. I like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jesse Lowe from the groups for allowing me to share some of his pics that he took at Secret Base.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
But yeah, that's
cool, man.
Yeah, this is nice. Yep, does look like Daft Punk.
Next Mario, real quick, do you know if there's LEDs in the head? Or was it just the chest? Because I didn't read the description.
I think it's just the chest. Yeah,
from
what I understand, it's just the chest. I don't know. It kind of looks like the eyes might have maybe like an Iron Man like LED in the back or something like that, and just pop off the faceplate just for the swappable eyes.
Eddie number 2 is saying you got to do some side missions to unlock the suit in the game.
Okay.
Oh, right on.
I probably didn't unlock it then.
Yeah, I gotta check it out. Next up, IG-11 dropped last night. Finally. So you can expect this in a couple months. 251 over at Sideshow right now. Guys, what do you guys think?
Dude, this looks really good. And the pictures that they have with the OG Mando, that's just going to make the OG Mando like skyrocket even more, Them two together look really good. I love this picture.
I love this shot right here. Just complete role reversal.
Yeah, Mando on the floor.
That was an alternate timeline, I guess.
Right.
But yeah, like this looks good. I'm getting it in hopefully Monday or Tuesday next week. I think like I was watching Jackie Wong's unboxing video or live stream, and he was like confirming a lot of things. He said there are some metal parts in it. He was
really
some. It wasn't like a lot, but
okay.
It looked like the weathering on it looks good. Articulation is pretty decent. I seriously can't wait for this piece. Like I always mentioned before, a piece like this, don't sleep on. If you're on the fence, just get off of it. Get off that fence. Just pick it up. Enjoy it for, 3-4 months. And if you really don't like it, sell it, because seriously, it will sell out. It will sell out.
Yes.
Just like the OG Mando.
Mm-hmm.
I've been telling everyone to pick that up. And then once it sells out, if you don't want it, sell it for more than what you paid for, because that's what it's going to go up in price, man. And I'm not trying to enable anybody, but I try to help the community out and trying to stay in the collecting world longer than we should have. But yeah, it's nice, man. I can't wait for this piece. I really hope that they make a statue out of it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's coming, right? I mean, there's so many. They're just getting started with Mando right now. I mean, with XM, with that Beskar, I'm sure we're going to see like all kinds of other companies take up the statues.
Yeah,
for the Mandalorian.
I would like to see a statue of him towards the end of the season when he's on the bike with Baby Yoda in the pouch in front of him, and him
Yeah.
driving, kind of like the old sideshow
the
scout
one
on the
that
bike.
the one
Yeah.
that Thor has.
Right behind.
But they got 1/6 scale bikes though, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sideshow
so
has them
so you
in
could-
Hot Toys.
You could, I guess, in hindsight, get your bike and get him. I don't know
Yeah.
if they got like a baby Yoda you can put on there with him. You know.
They do.
But-
They have the Scout Trooper.
Yeah.
That comes with the Baby Yoda, so you just get that pack and then switch
There
out
you
the
go.
Scout Trooper for
Yeah.
IG.
But
Yeah,
I
this is
just
looking good.
yeah, I can't wait to get this. I really hope, like I said, I really hope they make a statue of IG-11. So
Hmm. Yeah, and with Hot Toys and their robotic figures, I think they nail it like all the time. I haven't seen like any of them any robotic figure where I was like, yo, it could have been a little bit better. Or anything
Yes.
like that.
yes, there is one.
Yeah.
There is one that they messed up on.
Which one?
The Gauntlet.
The gun. Oh,
Oh,
That
oh man.
dude,
that was
you know what?
that thing
Okay.
is worth $50, man. That's all.
Oh man.
All right. You know what? I'll give it to you as far as like the quality of the piece, the materials that was used along with the weight, but overall the paint-ups, man, I don't think they were that bad.
No, the paint apps wasn't bad, but I mean,
No, it was a little bit of a letdown. But I mean, what more do you want out of a Gonk droid? I mean,
I'm
like
surprised.
a solid piece of diecast, or I mean,
no, I mean, like I just think that for the price, it should have been priced like 200 for the set.
oh no, for sure, yeah.
I
Dude,
think
they could have gave it legs that didn't articulate. They could have done worse, you know what I mean? Like I could see them doing that,
yeah, but like seriously, like that piece was just disappointing, man. Like I mean, like because how much is the 2-pack? Like $300,
Yeah, it's pushing 300.
dude.
Mhm.
Like I don't know, that 2-pack was just like one of the worst ones that they've released last year. I felt that it was rushed. I think Hot Toys was in like during the pandemic and everything. I think they had to put out something because I don't know if the factories were closed or so this is that was an easy release by them.
Yeah. What do you think, Thor?
I think it's great. That's one thing in the early days of collecting, because obviously I wanted Star Wars pieces. Hot Toys always came out with way more characters, characters that I wanted. They had these guards for years, but yeah, I love it, man. It looks, and then you can see the accessories that come with it. Like, do they actually have like his legs that are on fire and everything for like the lava scene? Like in the other picture they had, yeah, see.
No, that's
Oh, the
Is
heated
that-
metal?
Yeah, do they have that or?
No, I think
No, I
that's
don't
just
think
photo
so.
magic for the
Okay,
photos.
yeah, because that's cool how they have all the
Yeah.
accessories and stuff that come. Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This will be like what Eddie said earlier. I'm sure when this thing drops, that Duracell Mando is probably just going to shoot up a little bit more. I'm thinking that'll probably be like a $500 piece, like really, really soon.
the OG
I mean,
Mando.
The OG Mando, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to get up there. So if anyone's on the fence or just trying to get that Mando right now, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, get it now.
Get it now. Get it now while it's still on the rise and kind of you can probably find a decent deal.
Yeah.
Bo-Katan was teased.
Oh man.
What do we got? Excuse me. Bo-Katan from the Mandalorian. This was teased. Unfortunately, I don't have an MMS number, but yeah, the Mandalorian Hot Toys, they're just bringing them out left and right, man.
Yep.
There's just one dropping right after another.
Dude, I think like I said, Star Wars is back, man. And dude, this is 1/6 quarter scale statues, all kinds of collectible because it's hot right now. It's hot. I mean, and you could tell by the IG-11 release. Like, I think you could see how much those resellers are selling the IG-11 for first day batch. It's what, $500? That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Twice as much as the retail on it. So yeah, man, it's crazy.
What do you guys think? You think we're gonna get rooted or sculpted hair with this?
oh, those will be sculpted. I don't see this sculpt being rooted if we get a portrait.
Because I'm seeing what is it, Civil War Black Panther problem here. If it's rooted.
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be sculpted, and I think we're gonna get a portrait. Just because Katie Sackhoff, I don't see her like not wanting to, sign off on her likeness to get her portrait done. So she's been pretty active on social media, and she doesn't seem like the type that'll be like, I want this much money for my likeness or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how the licensing goes for those, but yeah, I think it should be okay.
Yeah, this will be a good one to drop. I mean, I'm surprised it's not. Oh, excuse me. That they haven't dropped the peel on this thing yet, right? Or shown more photos. I mean, after what happened last night,
I know, man.
I figured this one would have gone up also.
I think they're gonna probably wait till next week to probably release one. I think that they don't want to take the spotlight away from that Boba release. So yeah.
What do you think about getting? So this is Mandalorian, and they're currently working on Clone Wars stuff. You think there's a possibility we see 2 of these, or do you think this is gonna cover her for Clone Wars too?
I think this will just be it.
I think
we're not going to see anything for Clone Wars.
I mean, they can if it sells out. They could reissue it as a Clone Wars
and
one.
Probably be the same head sculpt, right? Since they're doing all the
it'll be the exact same figure.
Yeah,
I mean, in the show, she's doesn't seem like she aged much, right? From Clone Wars to the Mandalorian.
Really. No,
so, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the peel. See what this piece goes for. So, dude, yeah, let's get into this piece right here, man. Last night,
man.
This blew up the groups. This is the Hot Toys Mandalorian Boba Fett. Comes in a single pack and a 2-pack. TMS 0333 and TMS 034. Man, you know what? It was nice to see that teaser pic, but this is what I needed to see for me to go like, okay, I'm on board. I needed to see the sculpt. I needed to see the finished product, and they didn't disappoint.
Dude, they whipped it out and dropped it on the table with this release last
I know that's right. I know that's right.
They definitely, especially with everybody, because everybody saw this tease and they were hyped, right? They were hyped. They're like, oh, cool, we want to see Boba from Mando. But everybody was also like, well, we want the painted version, right? And the second I saw the deluxe that came with the robed Boba Fett and all the other accessories he came with, I was like, all those people that said they were waiting for the painted are going to buy that 2-pack. They're going to have to for the robe version. And with the head sculpt and everything, this one's going to be the one to get, dude.
Yeah, I was surprised with the double pack because I had to take another look just to confirm that, hey, this is an actual 2-pack and not just extra accessories in a deluxe that would make me want to buy like another set. Excuse me. So yeah, was I the only one that was surprised by that?
Like it being
of it actually being like an actual 2-figure set.
I was shocked. I was because I thought it was just like one of those extra accessories to swap out.
Yeah.
I didn't think that they would give us actually like 2 figures, like 2 separate figures. Right. And this is it's deluxe or go home, man. Like seriously, don't even look at that single one. Just like don't even look at it pre-order. I mean, if you really wanted another extra like Boba Fett just to like display him with the helmet and one without the helmet, I guess go for the extra one. But man, if you only had to pick one, it's deluxe, man. And I
gotta say, I'm that crazy that I'm thinking about doing that.
Getting both of them.
Yeah, just get one so I can go ahead and just rock the portrait on the Boba Fett or the armored suit. And I'm thinking about it. But for right now, I went ahead and dropped the PO on the deluxe because, like you said, that's a no-brainer.
So really quick, Mondo, I think this is the second 2-pack to be released from Hot Toys, right?
Of the same character, yeah. I think Mary and I were talking about it last night. I think it was the Luke Skywalker,
the DX.
The DX. Yeah, that was the last time I think they did like a 2-pack of same character. And DX11, which came first, the DX11 or
I forgot about this one too.
That's right. The
cap.
Yeah, we stand corrected. You know what? Optical also brought up the Batman Returns 2-pack with the Bruce Wayne and the 92 bats.
Yeah.
So that's So they were still making them. I mean, they're still coming out, but
Yeah.
You know, not that much, but this is just straight. They're dropping heat last night, man, and I got so pumped to see these.
So I got a question. Does this? How do you get the with the Beskar spear? Is that a Mando that came out previously, or
that's a teaser?
That's a teaser. Okay.
Actually, that's a great point, Thor. That's a great. See, he's not even collecting.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it before, so. You know.
Yeah, no, that's actually that was a great segue because I was about to bring that up right now. I mean, I think this is actual confirmation that we're going to be getting a season 2 Mando, right? I mean, for sure. You got the thigh armor along with the Beskar spear, but I don't know. I mean, me as a completist, of course, I would pick that up, but for the average collector, I don't think that's worth the price of admission.
Nah.
If you already have the Beskar Mando. From season 1, that's the extras that we see here won't be worth that price of admission
unless they add the suit bike, make it like a deluxe. That if they make that, then it's warranted to pick up the second Mando just to get that suit bike. But yeah, this Boba Fett, man, you gotta get it. If you're a Hot Toys collector and a Star Wars fan, this is a no-brainer. Don't even think. Don't even sleep. Just pick it up. Just because, Thor. I mean, we talked about it on Sithcast about like your reaction to that scene.
Bro, this was out of the whole 2 seasons. This is my favorite episode. Like by far.
Yeah.
Thor, is it good enough for you to pick up this 2-pack?
Well, that ain't happening. Because somebody else making an on throne Boba.
Oh man!
All right.
Oh
yeah. Yeah. I think that's something we might talk about in a little
bit.
bit.
It's no problem. It's no problem.
Yeah. But that scene is just like it's a scene for a lot of like OG Star Wars fans, new Star Wars fans, just geeking over just because we finally get to see Boba. Kick some butt. Okay, man.
I'm gonna say something that you guys might not like me for, but I've talked about this a lot. I'm a Star Wars fan. I've been a Star Wars fan my whole life. I was born after the original trilogy came out, but my mom showed me them when I was really young, and I saw the prequels in the theater, obviously. So watching the original trilogy, I was never the biggest Boba Fett fan. Like my opinion of Boba Fett was this dude is like supposed to be a big bad dude, and he finally gets his shot and he trips and dies.
Yeah.
That was my opinion of Boba, and I was like, I don't understand the hype on this dude. My brother loves him, and it's crazy because he's younger than me, but he's like my brother's favorite character. But when I saw that scene in Mando, when he's smashing helmets and everything, I was like, okay. This is the Boba Fett that people love, This is what they wanted to see.
And going back to what you said about like, okay, like he tripped. Well, so Han was lucky. He just turned around and hit his jetpack, and that was it for Boba. But that's what it takes to kill him or try to kill him is to be lucky. You got like hordes of stormtroopers coming after this dude, and he just annihilates them, and he destroys that freaking ship, right? The transport ship that brought them all in on that planet. So, like, dude, that scene alone, I'm getting I just got me hyped again for Boba. I've always loved Boba, but this just made me love him even more.
I'm looking more forward to the Book of Boba than I am season 3. Oh man,
actually, me too, man.
That's for real.
Me too, because I feel like now, they pull out all the stops for season 2. So what they got for season 3 now? Like, what's left in the tank? Like you gotta, they revealed Luke at the end of season 2. What's going to be the biggest secret that they're going to reveal in season 3? Like what's the big, shock factor?
They still got the Darksaber thing arc to work out, man. So we're gonna get into more Mandalore stuff.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like in terms of characters showing up on the show, like
you know what? I heard a rumor that Han and Leia might show up.
Yeah,
whether it might be next season or not.
What?
I don't know. We shall see.
I heard they were supposed to show up on Book of Boba. So
Maybe.
I don't know.
That would be cool.
But I know that I think we talked about on Sithcast, right? Thor is I think they were trying to bring back all the bounty hunters from Empire Strikes Back.
Look here, man.
And
This is all I know.
Mm-hmm.
When me and my wife watch this show, we always watch it like 6:00 in the morning, right? You know, just get the shit out the way. Mm-hmm. When I saw Slave One, I was doing like this, dude. I sat straight up in my chair. I said, "Oh, this is it. This is it." You know what I mean? And then, so when everything was over with, I ran outside. This no BS. I'm not kidding. And you remember that yell that Arnold let out at the end of Predator when he trying to let the Predator know? I did one of those numbers. And there's this cat across the street looking at me. I'm like, what the hell? Pajamas and everything. And it was that serious, bro. That's how vicious this episode was. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, Vader had the torch and everything. And
I wish I did have the torch.
Yo, right?
You know,
he's got the torch. He's got the mud all over his body.
Yeah.
Goes, yeah.
The Slave One.
Yeah, Slave One.
No,
Right.
That Slave One. When I heard that sound, dude, it was like again, like 5:30 or 6:00 in the morning. I had my kids were watching with me.
Mm-hmm.
I like stood up. I'm like, I'm like.
Yeah.
Yo, I heard that noise. I'm like, that's Boba. That's Boba. That's
no joke.
Boba. That's
Ain't no
Boba.
joke.
That's why I don't sleep on this figure. They're not gonna make another one. Maybe, I don't know. They might. You know what it is? Because they got the mold for his armor, so it's they could easily make this again.
Yeah, I'm hoping we might see a Cobb Vanth with this armor also. But if that didn't come to pass, I won't mind it. But that's just me being hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. I love how many accessories this thing comes with. Right?
I think that really sells it.
The fire effects and the gauntlet.
Dude, the knee rockets. We were talking about that on PeeJay's show. I was like, I hope it comes with knee rockets, man.
And there it is. And we've got diorama bases this time. PeeJay, I know that you're like fed up with just like the standard.
Yeah, but dude, IG-11, dude, they've got that same stupid sandy base that doesn't even have like his footprint.
Yeah.
Like how, dude, that's when you know you're lazy as hell. Like, dang. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? I'll take this. I'll take this instead. I'm happy that we're getting what we're getting here with all the extra accessories. The paint apps on this thing look amazing. Mm-hmm. They nailed the portrait with the skull, with the scars, and with all the extra weathering. The extra stormtrooper helmet on this thing that's all bashed in. Dude, we got to be getting another trooper from this line, right? I mean, because they've been teasing hella troopers lately.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
I agree.
By the way, Mario, I don't owe you in and out because I was kind of on point with the 490.
Hold on. Well, 490? Is that what you said? No. I remember you saying 460.
Wait.
Was it 460?
You said 460, bro. I said
you on
480.
film? Go check that mess.
How much is it, Mario?
It's 490. It's 490 for the
$500.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
you didn't get that clip, man.
Next time. Yeah, little inside thing. And then 285. PeeJay, I called it right here, bro.
Well,
I called 280 for the single pack.
Yeah,
you know, it's only $5 off. I think I said like 480 to 500 for the twin pack, but
that's a little expensive for the single pack, to be honest.
It is. But I mean, with all the extra accessories that you're getting with this thing, along with the base, but it should have come with the portrait.
No head sculpt.
Exactly. It's a little bit of a letdown, and I saw some people mentioning how they were kind of upset with Hot Toys for not doing that.
It's because they knew. It's because they knew people wanted the painted figure. They knew people wanted the painted one, so they're like, "Watch, we're gonna do this 2-pack, and they're gonna have to get this head sculpt." They got them.
Yeah.
It's the same thing also with like the the deluxe Clone Wars 504 figure with all the extra accessories that came with that one. It's like why wouldn't you get that over the regular one? And it's the same thing with this. Right? Yeah. So everyone out there, if you guys are interested in this piece, save your chips, go for the 2-pack, and that's it. I'm telling you.
Dude, this is going to be, I was telling Mario last night, this is going to be on people's awards list at the end of this year. This is going to at least be a mention or a nominee. Like, you can already see it, dude.
They better give this to me. Give this to me at the end of the year, man. I don't effing care. Just give this to me. now.
End of the year. Hey, man, you're looking estimated ship date of April 2022 to June 22.
Oh, after that,
22.
no, that's too far. Too
Good
far.
night.
Yeah.
They got to speed this up like they did with the Beskar Bando. So.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, who knows? But even, you know what? Yeah, the Beskar Mando for overseas that dropped really quick, but for us in the States, we had to wait for a minute for that thing to come up. I just barely got my shipping notice for it.
Yeah.
You know, so and it's been out what for 2-3 months now already?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that concludes our 6 scale discussion. So
I hope you guys
all
are
right,
ready.
Thor. All right, Thor. Let's get it. Next up, Royal Guard Sideshow
Very first
Premium
one, huh?
format figures. The very first one. Hey, I had to accommodate the homie, man.
Bro.
Right?
Yeah, man, for sure.
Immaculate. I mean, immaculate, bro. It's just, you know, it's under the robe is sculpted, and the base is the floor of the throne room, and it's just the bottom art is it's a great piece.
Oh,
they really knocked it out. The helmets are shiny, and they got that, you know, it's just crazy. You know, it's just
yeah.
For such a for me as basic looking as it is, for how you guys are talking about it, as far as quality, the weight of the base, the quality of the fabric. Yeah, exactly. You know, the quality of the helmet. I mean, this thing, it looks dope. And I'm not going to admit anything, but yeah, there's a thought. There might be a thought there, dude.
I'm gonna say this
too long because these jokers gonna sell out. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, this
with
is
the edition size of only $12.50. I mean, come on. You know, I heard you mention earlier. A lot of collectors are picking up 2 of these pieces, right? Yeah. PeeJay mentioned it earlier. You mentioned you want like 10 of them, right?
Yeah, I want 3 more.
Yeah, exactly, man. So yeah, this is something that should have been at least a minimum. I want to say like 4,000, 5,000 at least.
At least.
Yeah, man.
What do you think, PeeJay?
Dude, like I unboxed this last weekend. I have the film. I'll edit it and hopefully put it out by early next week. But yeah, everything that Thor said about this piece, man, is true. It is true. I mean, like, to be honest, like, I didn't think the body was going to be sculpted. I thought it was going to be just like blank, like a blank canvas. Yeah. But they really sculpted everything underneath the robe and everything. You know, the sculpted boots, the fabric is silky smooth, man. It is really high quality tailoring on Sideshow's part with this piece. It
comes in like a tube that
I saw that.
When you take it out, it's no wrinkles in it.
There's no wrinkles.
I was going to ask you that. Do you have to like steam it or anything like that just to get any of the wrinkles out?
Nothing. Out of the freaking box is perfect.
Yeah, it is and I love how they did that, right, Thor? Like it was perfect. And man, it's
there you go, man.
Dude. I'm telling you, man. Like the helmet, like what Thor said, it is sculpted. It is like shiny. It's glossy.
Yeah. It's heavy. It's good weight. You know,
dude, this is just man.
What's the weight on the base? Just the base alone. How much
base is heavy. I'm gonna say the base is
10 pounds.
A good 12 pounds at least.
Yeah, 10, 12 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of people opening it up and mentioning how heavy the base really is. Yeah. I'm like, really?
I was surprised.
Well,
you want so basic.
Yeah, I mean, you really want the base to, especially for like something like that is like a museum pose. You want it to be heavy to kind of hold the statue down. You don't want it wobbling around because usually when something is dynamic, you kind of spread out the weight. But when something is like in a static pose, like it's only in like one area. So you want like a base to kind of like distribute the weight evenly. But yeah, man, like,
and they're a lot bigger than they look.
Yeah,
they're a lot bigger than they look. You know what I mean? It
is. Dude, such an underrated piece. I mean, this is going to sell out.
23.5 inches in height. That's all the way to the top of the pike from the bottom of the base.
Yeah, to put it in perspective, that case the picture, that case is 27 inches tall. So you can see it's like 3-4 inches left.
Oh, that looks so beautiful, Thor. That looks beautiful.
Yeah, that's That's a beautiful looking piece, man. However, I just can't overlook that empty space in the middle, man.
Oh, it's coming.
Right?
Oh, it's coming.
So is there okay? I'm new to this myself, right? So I really don't know too much what's going on. Thor, you shared with me some fan art that's out there, right?
Oh yeah.
But as far as anything licensed, man, is there anything like in the works?
I don't know about in the works. I mean, there's an old emperor that he's in the throne, and a lot of people are posing it with him. You know, but the only problem with that one's a little dated, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a little dated. Yeah. Actually, Thor and I were in New York Comic Con talking to like the VP of marketing, right, Thor? Like, I think you mentioned to him like you wanted a.
No. I cornered this brother.
Yeah. Well, I was to be.
I said, Slim, where is the Palpatines at? And everything. He said, well, I said, man, I don't want to hear none of that mess. I said, you need to be show up at some board meetings or something. You know, that's no problem. I'll give you full PowerPoint presentation. And then a few years later, here we go.
Well, he said, I remember that conversation too, because he was like, well, aren't you happy with the old Emperor on the throne? And I was just like, yo, that shit is outdated, man.
Well, I told him can't nobody find it.
Yeah.
How long ago did that drop?
Yeah.
I don't know.
To be honest, man, like, yo, one thing about it, I feel like with sideshows sometimes, like, they have a plan, so they're just not going to release a royal guard.
Yeah, it got to be something.
There's something in the works.
It's got to be.
It's not going to be the Mythos Emperor, just because.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think that was meant for that?
No.
It's
off scale. That Mythos Emperor is 1/5. You know, that Mythos Emperor is like levitating. It just won't go right with this. Yeah. So they made these two, and then. Dude, like they're probably just waiting to see how well this does, which it is going to do well. And they're probably just going to probably make an emperor at some point. But again, if they don't, like Thor was, mentioning earlier that there are some fan art statues out there that look really good.
One that has yet to go up for pre-order. Hint, hint.
Yeah. So
you hear that?
I mean, but if you and it's one of those things where if you just don't want to take a chance with sideshow, you're not sure, then that's a great option to display next to these guards, or you could take that quarter scale Vader.
That's what I was going to ask.
Bring it over there. I have him up there. Well, you can't see it, but
I was gonna say, let me throw a curveball up in here. I know it looks like all these advertisements are for Return of the Jedi, right? With that background right there, the base itself, the back of the base looking like the Emperor's throne room. But what if in the works, maybe Sideshow is doing like a Rogue One Vader in a Bacta tank or something like that, right? Y'all can recreate that that scene right there with these two guards.
After Bacta tank, give us a meditation chamber.
Damn.
That is.
I can't argue that.
That is Thor. That is Thor's Grail piece that hasn't been made yet. So
the meditation chamber.
Oh yeah, I think ever since I know Thor, we've been talking about. Well, he's been talking about someone trying to make a piece like that.
Yeah, I know. I see Thor over there looking like something's up. Like something going on, man. I mean.
Be ready.
Okay. That's all you can say. No other little exclusive you want to drop for the show tonight, bro?
I wish I could, but I can't.
So here's my vision. If I were to make Emperor in the meditation, the Emperor Vader in a meditation chamber, I'm gonna have it where it's like it actually opens up just like in the movie.
Oh my god,
dude! If that thing opens up like in the movie. Count me the F in.
Really?
Count me the F in.
Okay, that's on film. Wow. That's on film, people.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Right, we got it here.
It has to open up, man, like with a press of a button to go.
Hold on. Let's go further.
Yeah.
What if everything inside lights up? How about that? Are you down with that?
I'm down with that. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's just say it was quarter scale.
Oh, but perfect.
Now, but PeeJay, I want you to think about this. Think about how big XM Iron Studios Vader is. Just him. We ain't talking about the chamber.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is,
so imagine how massive this thing is going to be.
Dude, count me in.
Okay,
that's
Dude,
gonna be
right,
like that thing. That thing is gonna be like an epic piece. I'm just saying, like, but see the thing, it shouldn't take up too much room. It'll take up a lot of room, but it shouldn't take too much room just because he's sitting down. But then when you open it up, it might take up a lot of room.
Yeah,
I have to think about it.
And what if they had a head sculpt where you take off the helmet and it's got his?
Oh man,
had the
We getting all kinds of nuggets here, man.
hypothetically.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Hypothetically.
Dude, that is just the ultimate Vader in the meditation chamber.
It sounds like
collectible in general. I'm surprised that Hot Toys hasn't made something like that.
Your boy Jazz Inc. made it, didn't he?
Well, he just made the chamber. Does I don't know if does it open up?
I don't know, man. I just
like Mario, do you know if the Jazz Inc. one opens up or?
No, I'm not sure either. It looks like it's just a static piece.
Okay.
I really don't know. But can I also say hypothetically
sure
that my my thoughts on that Iron Studios Vader just kind of went out the window a little bit.
Really?
Hypothetically speaking, Thor. Just hypothetically speaking. But I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. Eddie.
Certainly will.
Dude, what are your thoughts? You've been quiet over here, brother. What do you think about all this?
Just listening to all you guys freak out.
You're just
about
watching
your
the show?
meditation chamber, man. Yeah, I'm just enjoying the show.
Yeah, my man's over here getting caught up and just watching us, man. I mean,
because I love how intrigued Mario is in statues. Because this was just me like a week ago, or whatever. I only met Mario a little while ago in person, and I was telling him about statues, and he was like, "Nah. It ain't for me, we're in Cali. We got
that's my main thing.
Like, it's not me. And now he's in love.
When is the last serious earthquake that went down and shit was falling off of the? I mean, when was that?
I don't know if we've ever had shit falling over.
That was probably before Eddie was born, man. I'm talking Northridge way back in the day.
With the Oakland and the Giants. That's probably was the last one.
Yeah. But you know what, dude? They've been all our lives, we've been talking, the big one's coming up. It hasn't happened yet. I mean, who knows?
Just saying.
Yeah. Well, OG
That's
fan.
right.
Oh, by the way, OG fan says opening meditation chamber with head sculpt and removable helmet, that would turn me to the dark side for sure. Dude, it would turn that would turn everybody to the dark side if that ever happened. Non-Star Wars fan and Star Wars fans, just because that scene alone was super iconic. You know what I'm saying?
Leo, yes, this is happening. The multiverse CW along with Thor and PeeJay. This is happening, brother.
Where's the love, Leo?
Let's believe it, man.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
man.
and Eddie. Yeah, come on, Eddie. We can't forget Eddie.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, this dude, right, Thor? When do you predict these royal guards selling out? I say in a couple months, man.
A couple months? I'd say 3 weeks.
3 weeks? Damn. Okay.
3 weeks,
Yo, get your orders in if you guys are on the fence.
Man, dude, Thor, congrats seriously on these two pickups, man.
We're talking about Vader Damas here, man. So I'm telling you,
dude, right?
Oh, correct.
Done.
Yeah.
Maybe a month.
Okay. Moving on. Oh man, you know what? I had something queued up, but it looks like my slides ain't working.
That's okay.
So you know what? Let me see if I can improvise a little bit over here. So what the next thing that I wanted to talk about was the were the Rancors. PeeJay, you got these coming in. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry
mother. Don't.
So all right. So
well, you want me to send you the or I'll look it up. Go ahead. I'll look up the pictures.
Yeah, let
Or
me.
you can pull it up, Mario.
Pull it up.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll send it to you, or I'll share it. I'll share it. But yeah, go ahead.
So imminent arrival of the sideshow Rancor, right? So this is when I saw you guys first talk about this, I'm like, no way, this ain't for me. It's gorgeous, but I mean, I don't have the space for this thing, bro. But it's I don't know, but I gotta say, I'm excited to see what comes out. Right?
Yeah. I'm pulling up the blogger pictures just because they're the
Oh,
ones
you got
that.
blogger photos? Okay.
Yeah, these are the ones that is the. Yeah, here we go. I'll share it.
Go ahead, take over.
Let's see. Sorry. To share screen. There you go. Here you go. I threw it up there for you. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, for me, like my grail that I've been trying to hunt down is the dewback, the freaking sideshow dewback that was $350. Pretty sure I think a lot of people said a lot of people slept on that dewback because I think Sideshow was offering like a sand trooper supposedly with that dewback as a I don't know I don't know if it was free or discounted, but yeah. So anyway, that dewback is worth like $1,600 if not more, right? And that's a $350 piece. So I'm a huge fan of the Rancor. I've always loved the Rancor in the movie. I loved him in video games, and I played Star Wars Galaxies back in the day. I mean, I don't know if anyone in the chat ever played that game, but I had a Rancor as my pet. So
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm just a big, huge fan of this creature. It is probably like my number one favorite Star Wars creature of all time. Second being the dewback. But yeah, man, look at everything about this piece. It just looks super epic. And I just couldn't really pass up on him, man. Like I tried to because I was getting the Regal Robot one. Yeah. And that one is just straight up like lineage accurate to the movie. But when I saw this one, I mean, look at it, guys. Like, look at the textures on his skin.
Yeah.
He needs like, some lotion.
So is this like any in proper scale with anything else? I mean, or is this considered to be closer to 6 scale, if anything?
1/6 scale. So you could,
yeah.
I saw some videos on Sideshow's YouTube channel where they put like a Hot Toys or their Sideshow Luke Skywalker next to this piece, so it looked good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna display him with my Jabba the Hutt. Also, I love the Gamorrean skull here. That was a nice little touch.
Dude, I didn't even notice that.
Right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is clean.
Yeah, man. And if you guys don't hear from me from a while, that's because my wife
she fed you to the Rancor. That's right.
Yeah, she freaking fed me to the Rancor. She did some like Mortal Kombat fatality on me, and
PJ's wife. I shall enjoy watching you die.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what's gonna end up happening. But yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. I gotta buy some flowers, some candy. I don't
think flowers and candy are gonna cut it, man. You gotta go next step. I'm talking diamond rings. You gotta get the gold.
Dude, I even told her on this Sunday, I was like, yo, babe, let's go out to the spa. She's like, why you want to go out to a spa for? Right? Because I never usually don't want to go to a spa. But she's usually the one egging me on to go to a spa. But this time I did the role reversal and I was like, babe, let's go to the spa. And she's like, why? And I was like, just let's go. I don't care. Just let's go.
Because it's Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah. Let me No, I was like, this Sunday coming. I was like, all right. Let me pamper you right now because it's charging on Monday and it's getting shipped out on Monday. You know what I'm saying? Yo, guys, everyone, all the guys in the chat right now, this is how you stay in collecting and stay alive in collecting. Gotta pamper your wives or your girlfriends, or your significant other, just because, man, I got a lot of explaining to do when that big huge box comes in the mail. Actually, I gotta do something nice for the UPS guy. Maybe like leave out some water, or something like that, or
leave out some water,
some gift cards, or some Applebee's gift card or something. Just because, man, he's gonna hate me when that thing comes in.
Yeah, man.
So what's happening, James C? Thanks for coming. Yeah, Thor. I know you're pretty much all just dark side, right? Along with whatever whatever's Imperial. What are your thoughts on the Rancor, though, man?
No, it's cool. The thing about it is,
I'll throw it up again. I'll flip through it.
What I love about statues is stuff that you maybe never even knew was there. Is there? Like I never knew he had an earring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I never knew that. And I think he has a Jabba tattoo on him too, or something.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's cool, man. I would say the creatures don't really do it for me, but if there was one I would get, it would probably be this one.
You know what I was thinking? I know it's not the right scale, but if anybody has the Mythos Gamorrean Guard, this would look sick next to it or to the side of it.
It's actually close because that's what is that 1/5?
Yeah, 1/5.
Yeah,
So,
that's you could fudge it, but I think it would look really good with it.
I mean, you could put it next to him, but because it look kind of he's just sitting there on his axe, like ain't nobody relaxing when this cat showing up. Yeah. And the first thing I thought, I don't know why I think of this dumb mess. But when I saw this guy, I was like, "Dad, can you imagine cleaning up after this Joker?" You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah. So I thought about Jurassic Park and that big mound.
Man, no,
but yeah, the teeth, everything looks great, man.
A lot of mercy. Yeah, this is nice, man.
Yeah.
You know what, PeeJay? So on top of this, bro, really? This one too?
PeeJay, you dead, bro.
Well, see, the Regal Robot one's paid for. That one's been paid for. I got that out of the way because seriously, it was like a freaking. It was like dude. I thought I was paying for like a Mercedes Benz. Like what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was the month with the monthly payments I had going on for this dude. But I paid him off. This is the lineage. This is lineage. So this is straight up like how he looked like in the movie. I think it should be shipping pretty soon. I'm gonna pick it up, from Regal Robot just because they're close by, so I can save on shipping. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to get this piece. I'll do a side-by-side comparison. I just think the Sideshow one is like more an artistic version of the Rancor. So, but yeah, they both look good. I think if for a casual collector who really wants a Rancor, I would definitely suggest the Sideshow version. The Regal Robot. Well, first of all, the Regal Robot one is sold out, and it's a little bit more. Not a little bit more. It's a lot more expensive. But they're both great pieces. So yeah.
Yeah, I really love how they implemented the detail and how really close. This is as close as you're going to get to the actual prop itself, right?
Yeah. So they actually, took some, I guess, like molds of the actual prop.
Even with the drool, man, look at that. That is so freaking cool, man.
Yeah, that's a nice little touch.
I love how they throw that in there.
Yeah.
Even the feet and everything too. They look drastically different compared to the Sideshow. Like just the detail in the feet and everything.
Yeah.
Now, is there any reason why this piece doesn't come with like some sort of diorama base similar to the Sideshow statue?
Well, see, again, like, so the Sideshow statue is like their interpretation of the scene of the Rancor, but this one is just straight up like this is the prop replica that they used for the movie. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like this is just
not for them. It's not meant to be a statue. It's like you have the prop in your house.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Does it articulate, or is it just or is it just in a static pose?
In a static pose. Okay. Yeah, both of them. Yeah. But I mean, like, for a lot of Hot Toys collectors out there, definitely consider the Sideshow version, just because you could display, Jabba the Hutt. You could display, the Hot Toys Return of the Jedi Luke next to that Rancor, and it'll look great. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, PeeJay, did you
big ones for this one, right?
Yo, actually, can I don't know if you want.
How much was it again?
$3,000.
$3,000. Michael Raven, he says, "Did you start an OnlyFans, dude, sir?" That OnlyFans page is a secret. So
not anymore.
if you want to get in, I'll give you guys the code. So.
Oh, yeah. The code. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some of that that Chip and Dale's talk you're over here talking about all the time, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, working as a backup to the backup dancer for Chip and Dale's and Founder from Down Under, is paying off. So that's why I can afford some of these statues.
Yeah, well, hey man, congratulations on these pickups, man. I really can't see.
Oh man,
I can't wait to see what you got,
dude. I'm just trying to get through the next couple months. That's it. I think I should be okay. For until Iron Studios Mandalorian drops a little bit later this year.
Right. All right, so y'all keeping up with the Star Wars theme. Let's get into the just a quick fan art discussion real quick. Mm-hmm. So NYC collectibles, as I know some people call it around here, they just recently announced this little mouse droid. This is a quarter scale, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this is a fully custom piece. Thor, please, if this is something I can't talk about.
No, you good. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
And I know very little to nothing about this piece, but I mean it's cute, little mouse droid, right? It's a thing, I guess.
They do a lot of accessories, and they actually, if you have the Mythos Obi-Wan, they made a saber for him to put on his belt, like because he got a switch out where he's holding the saber, and not if he got a regular hand, and then they made like a little hook that you glue on there, and it made his lightsaber. So they do a lot of accessories for, like, example, my General Grievous. He's got pockets and stuff where you can put lightsaber hilts. And they sold these 2 packets of saber hilts, this quarter scale. So I bought it from them, and I put them in his pockets, and a couple I put on the ground, like he just killed some Jedi and everything. So yeah, they do a lot of stuff. They make robes. Matter of fact, when I had the sideshow Darth Maul, I sold to Rodney. They had a quarter scale Darth Maul robe, and they made it, and you can put it on you. So they do a lot of stuff where you can enhance your pieces. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
as well as selling custom pieces.
Right. Yeah, it looks like a nice little accessory piece. Eddie, what do you think, man?
I think it's really cool. I think it's cool that they do those accessory pieces, and this could be for any collector. You could get it and put it next to your Vader, your quarter scale Hot Toys Vader, and
now the price point. What is it? $100?
I think it's $100. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the best considering what it is. I mean, I know it's not like life size or anything like that. It being quarter scale.
Right.
Can you take it off the base?
Nice
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you can take it off.
That would be really cool.
I don't need it because I'm getting a TIE Pilot, and a mouse droid comes with the TIE Pilot quarter.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I won't need this.
I would like a life-size mouse droid in my collection. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know what? In my travels out in Galaxy's Edge, they actually had like a popcorn bucket that is a life-size mouse droid. I think the whole thing is made out of tin. And it's got a little bit of weathering to it. It looks all right. I'll show you sometime. Yeah. But I mean, just it's a little thing.
Hey, Mary, are we going to talk about like your visit to?
No, not this time. Actually, that's something I want to say for the next show.
Okay. Well, we got to talk. Well, I do want to mention that Grievous mask that I want you to, if you can.
We'll talk, man. We'll talk. Yeah. See, also, this is brand new today, teased up. So we got the from the Mandalorian, the Tuscan Raider, along with the dogs, right? Quarter scale piece. This, I don't know. I mean, from what I've seen from NYC, however you want to call them, they've made some pretty good pieces, man. And no one else is really tackling something like this, right? And but what's up with this part 1? This is a quarter scale piece.
We think this is the first part of more that's going to be a diorama when you put them all together. So this is the one with the dogs, and then the other ones. Who knows? But it's because when they teased it around Christmas time, they called it Tuscan Village. So it's probably going to be, I don't know how many more, but it's going to be more of them that you put together with this, and you make a whole scene. Is what this is.
When that piece dropped around that time, was it also like a part 1 or anything like that too?
He didn't. No, it didn't say nothing about part 1. It just said Tuscan. We didn't know what they were going to do.
I was going to say this is going to be a huge piece with those dogs.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how those dogs are going to come out because, like I said, no one's doing this.
No.
So we'll see what happens. What do you think, Eddie?
I think this could be really good. I'm interested in this one. I really like the design of these characters, and I like the dogs too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see how this goes, and if it's true that it's a diorama piece and they do other ones, I'm interested to see how those fit together with it. But
Yeah,
this could be good. I mean, there is no Tuscan Raiders out there, right?
There's one sideshow one.
So one, yeah.
This an older one.
Oh,
now
okay.
didn't that one kind of go through the roof after the
It
the
did.
season premiere?
It did. Yeah.
Mhm. It went from like 400, 450 to almost
like 900, $1,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
But now
that's
it's like
insane.
back to, you know.
Yeah,
But-
I have a dude. I'm gonna call it. I think the Royal Guards are gonna come on the Mando show.
Really?
Why would the Royal Guards come on the Mando show?
They're guarding the Emperor.
The Emperor is going to be on the show?
I mean, they're I think
Well-
I mean, the Emperor is, it's one of those things why they want the Grogu, because of his midichlorian count, and they wanted to use that to probably bring back the Emperor back to life, like they did in Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
So-
So we saw what everybody thinks is to be Snoke in that tank, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
there's your clues right there.
There's your clues right there. So can you imagine if the Royal Guards were still guarding the Emperor, and then if they show that, dude, how much are the Hot Toys and those sideshow statues are going to go up in price? You know what I'm saying?
Thor, you thinking about getting even more than what you want right now?
I mean, like I said, I want at least 3 more. I want 3 more, But
Yeah,
if I don't get them, it's cool,
Yeah.
You got 2, so.
Yeah. So, and with these NYC pieces too, I mean, as soon as they drop, they're like gone.
You're
Pretty
talking
much
30 minutes.
really quick.
Gone.
Yeah. So, are the edition sizes really that low, or
They're usually around like 60, 70. If it's like
okay?
a serious character, like they did a we call it Cad Bane. I think that one was 90.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Mhm.
That was actually about to ship.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say, I think it's usually like they try to go under a certain amount so they don't like.
yeah, they try
Kinda
to stay on the radar. Stay on the
a bit.
radar, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if they start mass producing it, then they're
Yeah.
in their radar, in the crosshairs.
But
yeah.
it's really cool because they it's kind of like Sideshow because they got like a website where you pre-order. It's always like on Saturday at 12 Eastern, so like 9 you guys' time, and you got to be there and be ready because you go in there
Yeah.
and then you good to go. So
Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah, I can't wait to see what the prototype pieces how they look later on. Black Widow, Iron Studios. I know, Eddie, this is one of the ones you're looking forward to.
Yeah.
Quarter scale piece retails for $700. Now, did the pre-order just drop on this, or
Yeah,
It's been
I
up
think
for a couple weeks now.
about for a couple of weeks?
Mhm.
It looks pretty damn good. This is an Iron Man 2 interpretation, I'm thinking, or is this something else?
It looks like that one, but I feel like it's from the Black Widow movie, maybe a scene we haven't seen yet. But it does look really similar to that too.
Yeah,
The only reason
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's from that is because the base doesn't.
match
Right.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
The,
the hair and everything. It's
Yeah,
that
the
look.
hair and the outfit, it looks like
Yeah.
straight out of Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
And I got to appreciate, that money shot right there on the right. You know what I mean? So, hey,
right.
Dude,
Yeah.
they killed the portrait on this. That's why I'm in love with it.
why
so
you
I'm
you
gonna
only looking at
pick
the
this up.
portrait?
Man.
Yeah. No, they did. I think they did a really good job on here. That's
Yeah.
that's one of the things to me that, like, because I'm so used to being in 6 scale and with Hot Toys, their portraits are what sells the piece, and I'm starting to see that in the statue game right now, where some of these studios are really stepping up their game with their sculpting and their paint apps, just to bring that realism over, and that's for my type of collecting. That's just getting me more excited.
Well, how they did that is they started recruiting all these Hot Toys sculptors,
Yeah.
and like Kojun being one of the biggest ones, and you guys know K.A. Kim, now she's sculpting for Blitzway and some of their statues, so they're getting like these like big name Hot Toys collectors and bringing them to a bigger canvas like a statue, and that's why some of these pieces are turning out really good. But to be honest, Eddie, like, save your money and wait for the Queen Studios, because they said they're making one. So
Really?
Oh, they did a Black Widow.
Yep. They
I
said
didn't know
on
that.
one of their live streams that they're making one, and that's going to be hot tamales, man.
If it's anything like that Joker, man, that they just dropped,
Yeah, man.
you might want to consider saving your chips. This is a nice looking piece, but I mean, if Queen Studios can one up them,
they'll one up them. I mean, Queen Studios is in a whole different level than Iron Studios. All right, don't get me wrong. Nothing to take away from Iron Studios. They still make great, amazing statues, but just like Queen Studios, like you see someone like some of their statues, like Thanos and that Spider-Man.
Oh
like,
man, the Thanos is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Thanos is like sitting on that rock.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like next level stuff, man. So can you imagine them doing a Black Widow rooted hair?
If they could pull off good rooted hair, then yeah, I could. That would be amazing.
Oh, dude, right here, man. They've been pulling off good rooted hair, like my Joker. That's Queen's
but have we seen rooted hair though on a female statue though?
Longer like that. If they could get it poofy like that, like I know they did Joker and they got the new Joker coming out. That looks really good. Rooted hair too.
Yeah, I think they're kind of using that, right, Thor? Like they kind of using that same technology that they're using for their bust for the rooted hair.
I believe so. Yeah.
So, dude, them and J&D Studios are in a different level right now in terms of.
Gosh, that J&D Joker, man.
Dude, I'm getting that.
Are you?
I have it pre-ordered. Yeah.
That's a beauty, man.
So hopefully that one comes like towards like beginning of next year. So yeah, that one is I have that pre-ordered, and they ship worldwide, so it was cheaper for me to pre-order through them.
You know what? Speaking of Queen Studios,
oh man, this piece is amazing.
We talked about this on your show, PeeJay. You know what? I had to bring it to the audience over here. This Hulk, you got a premium set that comes with 3 different head sculpts, but the way they sculpted this thing, it just demands such a presence. I love the size and the scale of this bad boy. You know, I mean, you can just plop,
comic,
right? You could plop this guy down like in the center. I mean, I heard someone say on DCX, this is like the living room piece, right? Yeah. You just set it right down in the middle of the living room. And it's going to demand presence, and everyone's probably going to be drawn to that piece right there. This is just.
I think it's sold out, man.
It is?
I think so. Or
damn. Shoot.
Oh, wow. Our boy Spec Fiction might have some.
Yeah.
So
look at 500 pieces.
Yeah.
I got 2 questions for this. So my first question is, it says Green Scar Hulk. Now is this Hulk's son, or is it Scar because the planet? Because the planet's Sakaar, right?
They called him like Scar or Sakaar, I think was some kind of like messiah for them or something. And when he came, they thought that he was the so they called him the Green Sakaar or Scar or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then my second question is, there's a lot of Gladiator Hulks out there now. There's a new one. What do you guys think is, in your opinion, the best one? Because personally, I said earlier, I like Daniel Bell. I like dynamic pieces. This is beautiful. If you're a Throne guy, I think you need this. If you're a Hulk guy, you need it. But I personally like the Sideshow Daniel Bell Hulk.
I like the Sideshow Daniel Bell Hulk, but I mean, it's hard because they're just so. It looks really good in terms of anatomy, like straight up anatomy, like sculpt. Like the Daniel Bell one blows this out of the water, in my opinion. But in terms of pose and presence, this is the piece to get.
I'd get this one if it was me.
Yeah.
I mean,
easy decision for me.
Quarter scale piece. I mean, this thing is going to be huge, right? I mean, even with him just sitting down, we have the dimensions here. What are we looking at 27 centimeters in height, 72 centimeters in width, and then 59 in depth. If anybody can do a quick conversion on that, I'd appreciate that. I didn't do my homework. But yeah, this thing is coming pretty soon, right? Later on this year, We got an edition size of 500 pieces for the standard, going for 1,400. 300 pieces for the premium set, which comes with these extra head sculpts for 1,765. Now, this is Queen Studios. A Queen Studios, right?
Queen Studios, yep.
Queen Studios quarter statue.
Green Scar
Gladiator Hulk. Green Scar.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah. Forgive me. Forgive my knowledge. I'm not that savvy when it comes to some of these Marvel pieces, but like I said, I mean, this is another banger that I was just blown away by when I saw this.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece, and I think Michael Raven hit the nail on the head. I think XM and Sideshow, they got to step up their game, man. And that's one thing I love about like other companies stepping to the game, especially some of the licensed ones, just because it really, with the fan art pieces, they're only allowed to make a certain amount. But then when you got like licensed pieces like this, like that are mass producing these amazing statues, and they're just getting license after license after character after character, it just makes the competition better, and it makes companies step up their game to stay on that like high competitive level. And I'm really, dude, I've been a big fan of Queen Studios ever since this I got the Heath Ledger Joker. Also ever since they announced that Wonder Woman bust, which I'm still on the waiting list for. I will get her one day and maybe kiss her. Okay, anyway, I mean, like, anyway, just like, yeah.
Moving on. Okay, so that's going to conclude our quarter scale statue stock. So just a couple more pieces real quick. I want to go on a 1-to-1 scale. Let's talk about this little baby Yoda that just dropped from the Hot Toys. Right, so this is Hot Toys Baby Yoda. This is the child LMS 013 life size deluxe discuss. I'm sorry, there's no deluxe version. Articulated jaw, swappable ears. I mean, you know what? I gotta say, the more that I'm looking at this thing, the more it's starting to grow on me. Right? I like how the jaw articulates. The ears I'm starting to get over, but it's. Someone mentioned that they did a really great job as far as it looking baby-like. They did better on the hair. I thought it was just gonna be like a bunch of like just not. It looks like individually punched, right? Instead of them just like slapping on little pieces of hair here and there. But yeah, Eddie? What do you think about this guy?
I like it a lot. I like it. I like the Hot Toys version a lot. I think that when they announced both of them, this was the underdog. I think people were feeling Sideshow a little more, and I think that Hot Toys killed it. The only thing that I'm not the biggest fan of is the ear seams, but you can get over them. I think so. The articulated jaw is what sells it for me, because I feel like the expressions you get on him looks way more like him in the show. Right. To me, instead of like the Sideshow, you're kind of stuck with that one position of him looking up and stuff, and so you gotta have him displayed that way and everything. But I like this one a lot. If I'm not getting either of them, or at least I haven't decided yet. If I was gonna get one, I'd go with this one though.
Now, compared to the Sideshow piece, I think like the robe just seems like a little bit too big.
I'll be right
where
back.
It's not as proportionate as the Sideshow one. But yeah, PeeJay, I know you're getting this piece, and I'm looking forward to your review, your comparison between the Hot Toys and the Sideshow. But just real quick, looking at these photos, what are you guys' thoughts?
Thor, you want to go?
Yeah, I've actually talked to a few people that's making it. I'm not getting it either, but some folks that were making a decision which one to get, and a lot of people are leaning toward the Hot Toys, and I think also with you can switch out and do more expressions, makes it more appealing to that you can switch it up. And like you said, the people I talked to, they think that it looks more baby-like than the Sideshow one. Like, and a lot of people don't like the rosy cheeks and everything on the Sideshow one. But so yeah, if you can get over the ear seams, then I say go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm looking for like a 1-to-1 Baby Yoda in general, but I like what I see. I think this is pretty good.
Yeah.
So
All right, so so here's the thing, right? Between the two. First of all, I think right off the gate, I think Eddie was saying like they saying that Hot Toys was the underdog. I thought it was the opposite, man, because everyone crapped on the sideshow piece, like
yeah,
crap. Like I'm talking about like straight up S on. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I think it was also because of that stupid cell phone pic that they took and they sent an email out of that. So I think that just like gave everyone like a bad taste in their mouths, and people were just like it was that gang mentality. Like one person starts beating something down, everyone just joins in the fun. So anyway, with that being said, like for me, I still thought that, dude, like I don't think Sideshow, especially with something this big, with this big of an announcement like Baby Yoda, I don't think they're going to mess it up, especially when they were promoting it not only on the Super Bowl, like you saw this in a Super Bowl commercial, right? Or the Super Bowl introduction last year.
Yeah.
It was an IGN, it was on Forbes, it was all these like major outlets, right? They weren't going to mess this up. And they worked with Legacy Effects, so they were straight up trying to get like this statue super accurate as possible, which they did.
So is there technically a little bit of lineage, considering that they worked with Legacy Effects on this?
Absolutely, there is lineage with that statue, with this piece. The rosy cheeks was definitely one of their major downfalls for that statue, and the fact that his pose is looking up. So that really took a lot of people, that just turned off a lot of people. So that's one thing that Hot Toys offers, is that you could actually pose the figure. But the one thing with the Hot Toys version, it's not accurate. It's not accurate. You look at all the pictures they made. So with Hot Toys, I saw how they approached this. They said, well, Sideshow got the Legacy effects working with them. How do we try to beat them? Let's make this cuter. Let's make this posable. Let's make this more appealing to a lot more collectors just with the cuteness of this figure. And they did. And a lot of people are like, oh, wow, it's so cute. It's so cute. And that's what everyone's reaction is.
Exactly.
To this piece. They're drawn to this piece, to the Hot Toys piece, just because of the cuteness. Now, in terms of accuracy, I think you get that with Sideshow. If you want to play around with the Hot Toys, with a life-size Baby Yoda, go with the Hot Toys. And like my friend Tim would say, like, isn't it great that we live in a world where you get to choose which one you want to pick, as opposed to this is the only piece to get, So I think that, with that being said, I think with whatever you pick, I think you'll be happy with. But just don't try to shit on either one. I think that's just not fair.
They're both great.
It's just like saying like Xbox is better than PS5 or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, let's not start that argument. I don't want to start that argument, but anyway,
Yeah, no, it's great to have options out there, right? I mean, and each one has its own purpose to whatever particular, for whoever wants to collect this thing.
I'm getting both.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see that your side by side.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use the Hot Toys one for my cosplay outfit. So
yeah, no, that's pretty cool, then. Well, that's right. You got a what is it? Is it a Beskar or
pre-Beskar?
Pre-Beskar.
Yeah.
We gonna see like a little some pics anywhere or what?
Well, it's still in the works. I mean, I should really do maybe like a vlog or something, right? Like my progress.
Cool. Yeah.
My progress. I got the gauntlets today, guys. Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
All right. Yeah, definitely, man. I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Next up, so speaking of Galaxy's Edge earlier, there was a lightsaber reveal, Legacy lightsaber reveal that happened not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago. So they had some sort of contest where they offered all kinds of different lightsabers, and they let the fans vote on which lightsaber which legacy lightsaber would make it to the Disney parks out in Galaxy's Edge. They had all kinds. They've had I want to say Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
They had who else did they have? I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank.
They had, it was like, I don't know whose it was, but it had the wings and then it had the twirling.
Yeah, that was the one.
Oh, that's from Vader Immortal, I think.
Vader Immortal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that one. They had Kanan Jarrus lightsaber. They had Ezra's.
Yeah,
they had Anakin episode 2. I mean, I was a fan of that one. I wanted to see that one drop because it's real similar.
The one that broke.
Yeah, the one that broke. It looks like Vader's in Empire. It looks like the same hilt. But what ended up winning was a Cal Kestis piece, and here it is. This was the reveal that dropped out in Florida, a couple of weeks ago. This is due to arrive sometime later on in the fall.
I want it.
Yeah, and my best guess is probably I want to say maybe 140, 150 for this one.
Yeah,
it looks pretty good. I really like these hilts for what they are. I think they do a pretty damn good job as a display piece instead of having something a little bit more expensive with all the expensive electronics.
Thor, you haven't played the game, right?
Of course I played the game. Are you crazy?
Oh, I was gonna say I forgot if you did. Yeah, you did, right? Okay. Yeah. But for me, like I was gonna say, like, in the game, weren't you able to customize it?
Yeah, you were.
So I was wondering if, like,
yeah, Michael, I'm sorry. This is from Jedi Fallen Order.
Mm-hmm.
This is from
because eventually you end up with a double saber.
Yeah, so I was wondering if they'll eventually have that option, like, later.
Yeah,
where you could like customize it, where you could actually make it into a double-bladed lightsaber.
Yeah, that'd be nice to see if we get some of these like modular pieces on these hilts, and that's something I think that they can eventually take advantage of. Just think about the modularity of these lightsabers and just keep building onto it, so where you could do something like that with this. Because, like you mentioned, that's something that happened in the game, right? You just keep upgrading your pieces and eventually turning it into double bladed. I think they're pretty sweet. So,
yeah, wow,
Eddie, what do you think?
I love lightsabers, man. So this is not the one. Actually, this is the last one I would have wanted to win that fan vote.
Yeah,
I wanted Qui-Gon's just because I love Qui-Gon as a Jedi. I think he's my favorite Jedi. So I know his hilt's nothing special, but I would have wanted his. But it's still cool. It's cool. I haven't played this game yet. I know I'm behind, but
nice.
Yeah, it's a good game, man.
I really hope you didn't. I hope you didn't watch that last scene, man.
Yeah.
There's some stuff in there.
I think someone spoiled it for me already. We were talking about this the other day, so it's cool. But
that scene was so good that, like, when I was playing it, my wife was like watching it, and she was like, she was into it as much as I was. So.
There's a statue coming of the villain from this game. So
yeah, right here first, folks. Vader Domus exclusive.
Yeah, it's coming.
In and out. So yeah, that wraps up our discussions for the news and topics. Eddie, let's take the time out to start to thank our sponsor, Watto Scrapyard.
Yeah, we want to thank our friends over at Watto Scrapyard for sponsoring this week's episode of In and Outs of Collecting, episode 2. You can find them on Instagram, eBay, and Facebook under Watto Scrapyard. They make 3D printed parts for hard-to-come-by Kenner and Hasbro vehicles, as well as resin printed head sculpts of dozens of different characters in the Star Wars universe. If you do not see a character you like on their Instagram, send them a message and they can get it designed and printed for a reasonable fee.
I like that Talon. That Talon's
fun. They do a great job. Just, I know if you're doing Hot Toys and you're in the Clone Wars line, that Rex right there, that Obi-Wan, those are great additions to get the Clone Wars look that you want. So they do.
I gotta say,
stuff.
Ian over there at Darkside Customs is really killing the paint apps on these things too.
They announce like new prints all the time, like every day almost. There's something different. That Darth. Jar Jar that was going around, that picture of him all mangled up and like evil looking. They had a sculpt for that ready to go.
No kidding already?
Yeah, they had. Jeez. I saw them post that up, so they're on it.
Watto Scrapyard is really on the ball. I mean, as soon as something new comes out, and they already have something damn near ready to go. But yeah, thank you, Waddle Scrapyard, for sponsoring this week's episode
Thor.
of In and Out
Sorry.
Collecting.
Sorry, Mario, but I want to. This might be kind of cool. Thor does a lot of voices. Thor, can you do a Watto? Maybe we can rival. You can't.
I can't do Watto.
I was gonna say maybe we could rival Dean here. You know.
Yeah,
I think this is the guy that could do it. Oh
No.
man.
I ain't never tried to do him. I can't do Watto.
Oh, man. It's all good.
All right, so everyone, thanks for bearing with us so far. Bearing with us, it's been a little bit of a long one. Let's get to our main topic of discussion. So, the two of us here, me more so, we got our toes dipping in the dark side a bit, man. And the reason why I wanted to bring Paradox Nerd on himself, along with Lord Vader here. I mean, I consider these two some of the top experts in the game right now, and we just want to talk about statue collecting for beginners, right? So for us, like, I want to know, like, hey, where's a good place to start as far as statue collecting? Because somebody like me, I'm gonna want to go just, all in, just go balls deep with this thing, right? I want to spend.
Good Lord.
My collecting tendencies. I tend to be a completist, right? And I'm so fearful of stepping into the dark side. I'm just gonna get everything. I collect the whole damn line, right? So drop a little bit of wisdom on us, guys. I mean, how did you guys get started? I mean, how are your current habits right now for statue collecting?
You want to go first, or should I?
I will save the best for last, so I'll go first.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Best for last.
Yeah, Thor's.
Yeah,
he's gonna drop some really good knowledge. I'll give a little bit of advice. So for me, like, one thing about statue collecting, when I first got exposed to statue was in San Diego Comic-Con. I went out there. I actually won like didn't, I guess you could say win, because it's basically like a raffle, right, to get into the con. So I got like a 5-day pass. Very fortunate, and I went out there, started walking around, checking out the stuff, and then I ran into Sideshow Collectibles booth, and I started seeing these amazing looking statues, like including I saw an Obi-Wan legendary scale statue, and I was just like, damn, this thing is super expensive. Like, I can't afford this. Then I saw the Hot Toys. I was like, yo, this is great. I'm out of here. Like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Where's the Hasbro line? Let me go to Kotobukiya or something. But then later on, I just started getting a little bored with some of the Black Series stuff. I'm like, oh man, I want something better. I want something more detailed and everything. And I was like, I really want to get into Hot Toys. I really want to get into statues. I can't. It's just so expensive. Like $500 for a statue, or $400, $200 for a hot toy. Like, crazy. My wife is going to kill me. Anyway, so my friend, he's been a long time collector of statues. So he told me, he's like, listen, man, stop stressing and just buy one. You could put these statues on a payment plan. I'm like, payment plan? I don't want no interest. I'm not applying for no credit card or anything. He's like, no, dummy. It's like a payment plan. There's no interest. You pay, say the statue is $500. You break it down to 5 easy payments. I'm like, yo, is this QVC or something? What's going on here? I was like, I could actually buy this statue in 5 easy payments or installments. It's like, yeah. So I just pulled the trigger. I got Boba Fett Hot Toys. It was my first Hot Toys, and Boba Fett premium format from Empire Strikes Back. So when I got the Hot Toys one, I was just like, oh, this is really cool. I like it, playing with detailed, whatever. It was really pain in the ass to put the rocket pack, but whatever. Then I got the statue, and let me tell you, getting a statue compared to Hot Toys is just a whole different level of collecting, man. The smell of that carcinogenic, fumes of the paint and everything, just hitting your face and your
brand new car.
Yeah, exactly.
No BS.
No, seriously. Thor is absolutely right. It just smells like a brand new car, but it's a brand new statue. Nothing beats it. And putting it together, and then putting on my display shelf, and I was just like, wow, it just has a presence. And like I mentioned earlier in the live stream, like no matter what, like if I go to into my man cave, I gravitate and stare at my statues just because it has that presence. It has that, that I don't know. So yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where in the beginning I was like all over the place. Like I was just really addicted to statues and I was getting pieces left and right. There was no like focus. I know we talk about focus with hot toys, but seriously, with statues, you
gotta have it.
You gotta have
it.
Yeah,
you can't be collecting Marvel and then Star Wars. Like you gotta have to pick one. You gotta pick your ultimate, like number one IP and just stick with that because yeah. Well, you're sticking to Marvel, right? So
no, I'm getting Star Wars, dude. Hell no, I can't. Man.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's a collecting journey, and enjoy it. And seriously, enjoy it. Like I'm not telling you how to collect. I'm just, it's just like if you get into Marvel and you're like, later on, like you want to sell, you can. Some of these, especially that Thor Breaker Brimstone, it's gonna sell for a pretty penny later down the line. But yeah, man, just for me, just definitely just buy your first statue and see how you feel with it. And it is affordable. Like I told you guys, like my strategy, like with some of these Hot Toys pieces, like I'll buy them and I'll enjoy them. And if I want to sell them off, like I'll try to sell them off at a good time when the hype is up, so that like I do get some some return on my Hot Toys. And I use some of that money and put it in a bank somewhere in like my collecting bank, and then use that money to buy a statue. And appreciate these are another tip. These are a work of art. Just because someone shitted on your statue that you're looking to buy, don't listen. If that's something you wanted to get, just go for it. Because I think with statues, it's just it's just like artwork, right? Mm-hmm. It's very subjective, so just because someone else doesn't like it doesn't mean you're not going to like it. Mm-hmm. So if you really are drawn to something and that speaks to you, just buy it.
Totally agree.
Fan art or licensed or unlicensed, whatever it is, just don't go being all like critical and everything. And that's just some of my advice. I'm pretty sure Thor can piggyback from what I said and give you a lot more elaborate of tips and tricks for collecting statues.
So my journey began. I had always wanted that Bowen spinning hammer Thor. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And of course, everybody goes through. They want how much for this stuff? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, man, I ain't never getting that. So one birthday, my wife got it for me. And I mean, dude, I was almost in tears, you know what I mean? And it was everything I thought it would be and more.
Almost in tears.
I mean, I sucked it up.
Yeah.
But I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I cried for a couple statues. It ain't no doubt about it. And so I had always wanted. I'd always seen the Vader Mythos statue at that point, and that's my guy. I was like, dude, I don't care how much it costs, I'm getting it. And at the time, I got it at a good price. I got like $550, I think. Yeah. And when it showed up, dude, that was it. I said, bro. It's just such a. I've had people see this piece that do not care anything about Star Wars, and they said, "Man, that thing is amazing." Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I've had people come down here, like my mother likes to tell everybody about all this stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like my godmother, my godfather. When I do a lot of barbecuing and stuff on the side, like I cook for people, and they came to pick up their. Listen, let's see this basement. They came down here, and that's the thing about what I love about them is people. Oh man, you collect all these dolls and stuff, but when they come see them for real, all that stuff is over with. They're like, my God, you know what I mean? And they're just so stoic, and they capture things like, and it's like PeeJay said, it's a real therapeutic thing about them. Like when you're sitting here and you just gazing on all of them, and it's like it's quiet, it's your time, and with them, and it's just something about them. And but I will tell you this: the secret, I think, to the whole thing, it definitely is patience. When people want some crazy price for stuff, you just keep waiting, but be ready because usually when it pops up, you're not ready. But you will find it at a price that's comfortable for you. Like, don't worry about unless it's a pre-order or something. You just hop on the pre-order and that's it. But like when they sell it like secondhand and people selling stuff, is because I learned a valuable lesson with the XM Boba Fett. Because I bought it right out of the gate. You paid all this shipping and all this other thing. Well, a year later, they were selling this thing for like $650 ship. I was like, wait a minute, man. I paid like $1,300 for this thing. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So,
same with Thor.
Yeah. And I would say, look in the BST groups, and you will find you can work with people. They might give you a little payment plan. But the thing I find about statues is this amazing. You will find yourself driving great distances to go get a statue. This guy here, I drove 800 miles to get that statue.
No way.
I went to South Carolina. I did 400 miles there, 400 back.
Oh my God.
That thing usually goes for $3,000. I got it for $700.
Oh, dude, yeah. That's what I was saying then. That's you go for that deal.
It didn't have a box. You know what I mean? But that was the only thing. But usually these things don't ship too well and everything. And I done met people in parking lots. General Grievous, I met this dude in the parking lot and got it. And it doesn't have a box either. But and that's another thing about it. They surprise you. A lot of them surprise you. Like me, I was never a big General Grievous fan. I thought on the show he was cool. In the movie, I thought he was kind of hokey, just in my opinion. And people always said, man, that Grievous sideshow is like, I said, man, I don't care nothing about General Grievous. But it was a good price. I said, I'm gonna get it. If it sucks, I'll sell it. When I got this thing, I was like, dude, it is one of my favorite pieces.
Yeah,
that's how crazy.
It's a beautiful looking piece, man.
It is. And it's the exclusive. To me, with this one, you got to have the cape.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion. But
and that's the exclusive piece is the cape.
Is the cape?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, something like that. I mean, that's part of his character. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't understand why they would have that as exclusive.
Yeah.
I mean, other than making that cash, but still.
And
but that's an awesome piece, bro.
It's like when I think because I used to have X and Ghost Rider. You know what I mean? But when I decided, then somebody hit my car and I had to get another car, so I had to sell it.
Yeah.
And then it was shortly after that when I decided, I'm just gonna go all Sith Lords and everything, which I'm glad I did. But I cried for that piece when I got it because I never thought I would have it. And that's like one of those pieces you get it and you're like, man, it's like, by God, it's when you see it for real, it's they blow you away. That's the thing I think that separates. I think the thing with Hot Toys is you got to have a lot of them to be amazing. Like people do these. I've seen people make some
like
great scenes and all that kind of, and that's great and everything. But you could have like 3 of these things, and it's like, and like you say, Eddie, when you put it with another one that kind of goes with it, and then you get another one that goes with, and then the next thing you know, you got like the whole Avengers line or the whole all the X-Men and everything, and it's just like. I mean, I ain't trying to message, but look behind me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah,
it's great. I ain't
I see you.
So it's like it's a different thing. Yeah,
Yeah, and you know what? That's one thing I took up out of Thor's book is patience. And he's always said that to me ever since I met him. And thankfully I was very patient, and I scored General Grievous, and for like, dude,
and you drove and met some dude and got it.
Dude, right? I went to his freaking house. I went to his freaking house to pick it up. For that,
how far did you go?
I mean, it was like a 30-minute ride, but like, don't get me wrong, I was going in a pandemic, like going to a dude.
This was recent.
Yeah, this is recent. Like, dude, don't get me wrong. I have my mask and everything on. Like, I wasn't letting the thing stop me from getting. This was like I got it. Usually, this piece goes for like $800-$900 easily. But dude, brand new, $450.
Oh my God!
I was driving.
It happens, man.
It happens. But the thing, Thor is right. When it happens. Don't sleep. Don't think. just buy it because someone else will. And then guess what? They scored and you didn't. And you're going to kick yourself in the butt because how many times has Thor told me to get that Mythos Boba?
I told him a long time ago.
So many times. And you know how many times that Mythos Boba showed up on my feed for $700?
Man, and you're not finding that kind of deal anymore for that piece.
Oh, absolutely not. You know, and thankfully, I you know, like there was a local guy that was selling a brand new Mythos Vader for $600. So I was just like, damn, that's to me that was still a lot of money, especially for that piece that's going that was like, you know, being sold for like $350 when it was first released, right? So I was like, you know what, F it, it's brand new. The guy's local. I'm not paying tax. I'm not paying shipping. I'm just gonna go pick it up. Dude, you know how much that Vader Mythos Vader now is? It's like $1,700.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
You might be able to find it for like 13, 14, maybe.
13, 14 if the guy's
that's on the cheap end.
Yeah, and that's if the guy needs the money right now. And there are people gonna be who wants it to sell it and they need the money and they want to get rid of it and you jump on those deals. But in the most part, definitely agree with Vader that you know you got to jump on those pieces. You got to be patient and you got to jump on those pieces when they will present themselves to you. They will.
Sure.
Also, you know, going back to what Thor said about just that statues that make you like just dude, they just hit home, hit your heart, and you're just like when you're opening it up, you're like wow. And dude, like if I had to choose between opening up a statue and opening up a Hot Toys, I'll pick a statue any day. Any day. Just something about it when you put everything together and that whole thing is just standing in front of you. Yeah. You're like, a tear comes down your eye.
I mean, I'm not kidding. It's like undressing a woman.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
It's like
that's a good way to describe it.
All right.
It is. It is. I am not kidding you. And you're gonna feel that tomorrow when you get your.
I'm about to say your time is coming, my friend. Dude, your time is when you open that box. Your journey to the dark side is complete.
Almost. It has begun.
Yeah,
it has begun.
And when the signs show up,
yeah, that's the thing. I'm thinking about just holding off until Asajj get here because that was my first purchase, and I kind of want to wait for her.
I don't do that.
You know just go ahead, just go into it.
Hard to wait.
Just dive in. The water's cold. Just dive right in, man.
But it will make you thirst for her. Then after that,
then you're just gonna. Yeah,
but that's just gonna make that wait even longer for me, right?
It wouldn't be like, but it would just be like just that. You know, special when you do get her and you do open it up and you're like, and dude, like, no joke, like that's how I felt with I was like, I was talking to myself when I was like videotaping and unboxing my Mythos Emperor. I was like, people are sleeping right now. They literally were sleeping. It was like 11 o'clock at night. I was like, people sleeping on this piece. Like, even with the Royal Guards, I was like, people sleeping on this piece.
100%.
People are just like straight up, and I'm telling you, man, there's something about statues, and that's why for me, it's like I always say, do what you love what you collect, just because. Don't hold back on the things that you want to pick up, just because someone said something about this. Don't listen to nobody. Just collect what you think you will fit in your collection and what make you happy, and.
Well, on that same vein, I mean, I know you usually mention it's not best to go back on like for 160L because how technology is always improving. We always be best to move forward for those new collectors that are out there. Mm-hmm. Well, how does that compare to the statue game?
Well, see, the thing is with the figures, you could always pose them and
sure.
With the statue game, there's something about it because it's not like. They're trying to capture the likeness. It's just their interpretation, like the Rancor, for example, right? They're not like the sculptor wasn't trying to exactly sculpt the Rancor from the movie. It was his interpretation, like the Mythos Vader, like that Darth Maul in the back. Look at the Iron Studios Vader in the back. those are just like artistic interpretation of the character, and you appreciate that. Like the Thor Breaker of Brimstone, that's Daniel's vision of Thor jumping off a Surtur. You know, it's not like something that you saw in a movie. You know, like Thor fought Surtur in the movie, but he wasn't jumping over him like like the way he is in that with that.
Yeah.
Story. So no, I mean it's just different. Like it's more like a little bit more artistic as opposed to Hot Toys where you're really trying to capture the movie accuracy and the likeness of the character. You know what I'm saying?
But there's another thing about statues that like you got these certain pieces that have become like legendary status. People, you say XM Ghost Rider, like that's heavy duty stuff.
Yeah.
And then you got the XM Hulkbuster, you got the Doom on Throne from Sideshow, or the Wolf Predator from Sideshow. It's certain pieces that have like earned reputations. You know what I mean? And to own one is if like you got a Ferrari. And that's no kidding. So and when you what is that Hulk that everybody paying $10,000 for or whatever? That's the one
the OG Hulk. That thing is ugly as hell.
I've always thought they was tripping. I was like, y'all paying all this money for this? Like y'all crazy. But that's some people's grail or whatever,
Yeah.
But it's just certain. That's what I kind of like about it is like all the Mythos pieces. The old one, the Gamorrean Guard. That's a definite unicorn. That if you can find it, So I always thought that was a cool aspect.
Yeah. And the statues are just like wine. They age well. Like
some of them do, some of them don't.
Yeah,
that's what I like about statues, and that's why like I'm not getting out of 1/6. There's stuff in 1/6 that I can't get in statues, but I like that statues, some of them, age really well, and that's the hard thing about statues is some of the older ones you have to go back and get them because they're the best ones. Like that XM Maul that Thor has. I love that statue. And Hot Toys, after a while, like I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but some of them will degrade, some of them will the leather will mess up, and that's kind of upsetting to see in a collectible. And I like the fact that the statues like they're gonna last forever, as long. I mean, they could lose like sun damage or whatever, paint damage or whatever, but that's harder to do on a statue than it is on a Hot Toy.
Just as long as you're not like careless with what you do with statues. But and also another thing, like I said before about like don't listen to people. Did you know that Iron Studios Vader, Thor? You saw it in the groups. How many people crapped on it?
I remember when I ordered, because when I first saw it, I didn't care what nobody said. I said, I'm getting it. And I remember people say, "Oh, it looks like he's playing golf or playing baseball."
Dude, yeah,
they were nailing it, and I was like, "Okay, that's good for y'all." But when I got it, and even when we unboxed it, I had like 7 people. Yo, man, you want to sell it? I give you 50. I said, "Nah, man, I'm good."
Yeah.
So now it's the premier quarter scale Vader to have.
Which is crazy because I never thought it was going to be, just because of all the people like crapping on that piece. And that's why I said, just don't listen to nobody. If it speaks to you, if it speaks to you, just go get it. Like, don't listen to nobody, because there's a lot of people out there that they'll just make fun of a piece just because they can, just because they're not getting it. That's the reason why they're making fun of it, because they don't want you to get it. They want you to be miserable with them. Don't listen to those people.
But I'll make this last point, and I'll just
that's my point. That's my last point.
So what? Well, let me ask you guys: what is the best hot toy you've ever seen in your life, like in person?
In person, wow.
Yeah. One of them. It don't have to be the one.
Any of them? I mean, I think the newer Jack Sparrow kind of stands out to me a little bit. Given with the outfit and the base, with all the accessories he has, the paint apps, the likeness in the portrait and everything. I think that's a pretty good piece that stands out.
That's hard to kind of compare because the statue.
I mean, but
the Mando's pretty good.
Yeah,
the Mando, the OG Mando. That's a pretty damn good hot toy.
I wish I could show you. I mean, I guess I could. If
you, I know which one you're talking about.
See this, then
I want that.
And you put both of them jokers next to each other. It's like
which one?
Yeah,
NYC, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like
yeah, definitely. I'm waiting for their Beskar one.
I mean, for real.
Mm.
You know, it make you rethink stuff. You know, because I used to have I had a few hot toys because I had the original what do you call it, Jabba the Hutt, and I had a Boba Fett. I don't know which one, and I had the sideshow Bib Fortuna, and so I was gonna have like him with all his people and everything, and I put it right up there, and I had some statues, and I backed up and looked at it, and I looked at them, and I looked up at him, I was like, that's got to go because it didn't look right next to everything else, you know what I mean? So I mean, I would suggest if you collect both, I think you should keep them separate.
Yeah, no, I do.
That's why
I keep them separate.
My statue and hot toy collection will be like statues. Hot toys would be like movie things that like I'm not gonna get a statue of Riddick, Vin Diesel Riddick from I'm not gonna get a statue of that, so I'll have a 1/6 scale figure. Like, but
and I agree with that. Definitely.
Yeah, that's kind of how mine's gonna be. But Swallow made a point here. He did a Hulkbuster, but to Thor's point, XM Hulkbuster. Holy shit!
And it's not only that one. Is what is it? The Imaginary Mars Hulkbuster that Alex from Red Titan has.
Yeah,
that's the movie. That's a movie Hulkbuster statue.
Oh, okay.
And it's crazy. It's
yeah. And I was just gonna say is that like, for me, like the with this, if let's just put it this way, if Queen Studios obtains the license to, or Prime One obtains the license to Star Wars,
we are done, bro.
Yeah, I'm selling all my hot toys.
Everybody's
call like seriously, because those like I'm telling you, you're gonna just get quality pieces, and and Queen Studios, they said it on the live stream that they're trying to get the license for Star Wars. They're like legitly trying really hard to get the license. I know Sideshow owns the license to Star Wars here in North America for core scale statues and stuff, but they're really trying hard. And all I gotta say is that you heard me on air. If they get the license, I'm selling all my hot toys.
All of them, PeeJay?
All of them. All of them. I'll keep my Anakin, my dark side Anakin.
Well, trust me, after the mall, you're gonna be thinking about selling some hot toys yourself. Believe
Dude,
me.
I've done sold a few just to get these.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, PeeJay, I mean, you got me thinking if any studio with the limited exposure that I've had, if any studio is going to convince me to sell everything, it would be Queen Studios. I mean, just like I said, after seeing the Joker piece and what we saw earlier with the Hulk, I'm convinced that if they came out with the Star Wars license and they just came out with like all the big hitters, I probably will be done. That would probably be it.
Yeah, can you imagine like a quarter scale, like rooted hair Chewbacca?
Oh my gosh, dude! Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, I mean, and like I mentioned earlier, I'm in for a good Vader piece, And right now, just from what I've seen, I'm still new to this. I really haven't researched that much, but the Iron Studios Vader, that's the one that stands out to me the most.
You won't be disappointed. I promise you.
Yeah, and with the light up features, man, like we complain about hot toys where you got to put batteries in separate compartments.
Yeah,
you just need one
right
with Vader. There's a switch in the back. You hit the
and
power
it's
button.
all the whole thing.
But no, all his stuff don't. It's all batteries and stuff in that.
Yeah, but it's easy. It's a magnet, so you take it off. You switch it.
You gotta turn off. That's
now,
all.
Do these pieces take standard batteries, or they take watch cell batteries, or what are we talking here?
The base takes
not triple A,
double A.
Double A.
Okay.
And the base lights up his saber, and there's a light on the ground that's like in the back that lights up, and then his belt and the chest piece, I think, are like these little watch battery kind of things. But there's a guy on YouTube that wired it so that like you could plug it up. Like we got a guy that fixes our sabers. Like the XM, I meant to light it up, but the XM Maul, his sabers didn't light up when you first buy it. But we sent it to him. He's in the Philippines, and now they light up.
Yeah,
so,
no kidding, nice.
Yeah, we call him the Saber Doctor, and he does hot toys as well.
Yeah,
and statues. Yep.
Considering how delicate some of these pieces are, shipping overseas.
Yeah, it's great.
How do you guys deal with the shipping costs, and also the worry of everything being like coming back damaged, or the person who's going to work on your piece it arrives damaged. I mean, is that something you just have to deal with, or
it kind of comes with the shipping is definitely a nature of the beast.
Yeah.
That's why I say try to be patient, or you try to wait for somebody over here to get it to sell it.
Yeah,
but then you kind of like paying aftermarket prices. But sometimes you get it like I said. Sometimes these guys. That's why I say keep your eye on the groups, because I remember last year these guys had these like blowout XM sales, and they had like a list. You know what I mean? It's like we selling Iron Fist and all, and it was all like,
oh man,
because I think somebody had it, and I got the XM Vader for like $800 shipped.
Yeah.
So
wow.
And the XM Boba, man, for real, that's a nice one. And
Bro,
it's still
that one and the Mythos. Those are the two best to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you had to narrow it down to one, which one would you prefer?
Well, the Mythos Boba was
the Mythos.
Yeah, but
that's a hard question.
But the XM Boba is really close, man. Sometimes I feel like it could be a toss up, but the XM Boba is still, I think it's still available on Spec Fiction.
You can get it. Or if not, we can hook you up with somebody that can get it for you.
Yeah, and it's a good price still.
Good price. You wouldn't have to pay no crazy shipping price either.
Yeah, definitely cheaper than what we paid.
100%, bro. I had to hunt this thing down. Like when it came, they tried to deliver it, and then after a while, they just stopped trying to deliver it. I had to go like find this thing. You know what I mean? And the box was XM boxes are big, but they're great because they like hard shells. So they come with these straps, and it's real nice. And you get this nice manual on some of them, not anymore, but how to assemble them and everything.
Yeah. My suggestion, Mario, if you're looking to XM, also look into the XM Boba, just because that piece is like
monster,
it's a monster and still like available for a pretty good price.
Yeah. I mean, right now, my current focus is basically something that's not available in 1/6, or something that has that much of a presence where it's just too good to pass up. Right? Like Darth Maul. The Darth Maul, right? I mean, I've got all the Hot Toys figures for Darth Maul, but this interpretation of him, I was like, yo, I've got to pick that up, right? I mean, regardless of how many figures that I have of him, it's just a beautiful looking piece. And right now that I'm thinking about it, and I had a chance to get it at retail, actually less than that, considering all the points that I had. I mean, to me, that was like a no brainer.
I wish you did a live unbox. I would love to see your face, man. I would love, because that's
you come on and hang with you if you want to do it, bro. Ain't no problem.
No. You gotta let me think about it. I just have to think about like how I'm gonna set that up.
You just do it with a cell phone or something, man, because you know what? Just to capture your look, there's nothing, because I wish I filmed myself when I was unboxing my first statue.
Dude.
Because I'm sorry.
I was just sorry, PJ. I was just gonna say, Mario, bring it over here. Do it here.
Maybe
unbox it here, and maybe we can do it right here.
Yeah. Well, we'll discuss that. We'll think about that.
Yeah.
Now something else that's also like kind of got me, I don't want to say concerned, but just thinking about, is the space, right? Now you've got various sizes. You've got quarter scale. You've got 1/3. You've got 1/5. And some of these just seem to be getting larger and larger. Now, how do you guys like set yourselves up as far as, where am I going to put this thing? This thing is so damn large, or this piece is just right. Like for me, I'm investing in Moji cases right now, and now I really wish I would have future-proofed, because I kind of locked myself into these 6-scale pieces. But recently, I placed another order to get one of the larger ones that will fit some of these statues, but they'll just barely fit. So now I got to think about modifying that order just to get something even bigger if I'm going to go down the statue route. So as far as trying to accommodate space for these pieces, what are you guys' game plan? What do you guys like? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, you definitely got to have a plan, like where you're going to put them, or an idea where you're going to put them. And I'll tell you this, when you get into statues, you never know that you would be doing so much construction. You know what I mean? Right. So like I actually invented these things. Like these are IKEA K-Laxes, like the bookcases. And I just didn't put the shelves inside of them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And one day I think I had two of them, but like I had Boba on top of one of them, and then like my plan, because I saw some guy on some video I watched, he had them too, but what he did was he took like, because it's like the shelves go like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this one like that, and the guy, he left the one like this in, and he put like two statues in it on either side, and I was like, that looks really stupid, you know, because I had it in there, and I was like, well, what if I took them out and then just used it as, and then when I did it, and that's just kind of dark in there, so I ordered these light strips, and I just used like poster putty, and then I sort of mounted in there, and then they lit up, and I was like, man, that looks pretty cool. And then it's cool because they're all separate, like they're not connected. Like you can pick them up, so you can kind of like, and they're cheap. They're like $30 a piece for these things, you know. And I got the I think this color is called black brown or whatever. And you can stack them, and they're sturdy. I had Ghost Rider in this one, the Vader's in now, and Ghost Rider's at least like 70 pounds, never moved.
Man,
yeah.
So you gotta do what's good for you. A lot of people have DTOFs, you know, all the statues not gonna fit in the DTOF because it's so wide, but it has a classy look to it.
Yeah, but also I'd be worried about the weight sitting on those DTOFs also.
Well, the thing with the DTOFs is you double up your panes.
The glass, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then they got this mod that everybody was doing. They took these like U bolts and you put them on and you clamp them down and you can move them because like sometimes the statues don't fit. Like for Talon, I had to move one down and put the clamps and everything, and you just got it. But I got rid of those because it was, you know, it just.
The DTOFs are not really good for.
I got one left. I got my Lombardi trophy in over there, and so
I think it's just one of those things where and that's the beauty about collecting statues, right? Because you can get all these amazing statues, but then your creative side kicks in, and you kind of like start thinking about your room and how you want to display. Okay, you're gonna start thinking like, okay, I want this art print with this statue, and I want this lightsaber hilt with this statue. I want this helmet with this statue, and you start thinking. And let me tell you, don't be afraid to change things up all the time, right? Like you may set something up, and then 2 months later, like, I don't want it. That's okay. That's totally fine. Just because. Just like your collection, just the display is ever evolving. Look at on the Facebook groups, look at people's setups. That really helps. Just gives you, it gives you ideas.
Watch a lot of room tours and
a lot of room tours. Again, we're not copying them, but just give you an idea on how to set something up to your unique, creativity.
Right.
So
an inspiration off of other collectors, right?
Yeah, so like for me, like I never thought that I was gonna buy garage shelvings until I watched that video where the guy like modded it, and I was talking to other collectors, like I was talking to
the guy that put the glass in or the
acrylic
in front of it.
Yep. Yeah. And you could cover those holes with like this little like I don't know what you call those sleeves that covers the holes of where the I don't know what you call those things. Yeah. On the poles, like you could cover the holes there. So I mean, yes, and then but with those things you could display a whole bunch of statues all together, and you could save a lot of room that way. Just because then I have Bestus, and you saw, and you guys probably saw it in like some of my videos where you could only display one statue in each like shelves, and that really hurts you. Especially when you have a lot of pieces that you want to like group up together, like the Mythos line, you want to group them up together. So the garage shelving is definitely a great option. Thor's, I'm pretty sure like Thor, if you had like you could have a couple Mythos statues in like one.
Yeah, they don't really work with this because they're a little bit too small.
Okay.
They only come up like halfway, so they don't look right. So I got them like on I got one of those those tables you put behind your couch. And I put them on that because I put them right behind my couch. And I only got 3 of them. I don't have good. I used to have Obi-Wan, but I had to sell it so I go to New York Comic Con one year. So it kind of sucked. But I drove to Pennsylvania to get that one. Matter of fact, now I think about it.
Yeah, to me, I mean, I'm still, like I said, I'm still new to the game, but it just seems like there's a lot more collectors out there on the East Coast, rather than the West Coast, and you guys can really like connect with. But Eddie, correct me if I'm wrong. Have you seen that type of activity out here in the West Coast compared to the East Coast? As far as like people, people giving out these crazy deals or what have you.
Giving out deals for statues, or
yeah, just statues in general, right? I mean, do you see like the same type of how do I want to word it? Like the same type of activity. It just seems like that goes on with what Thor and PeeJay are talking about out here in the West Coast.
Remember that guy PeeJay that was in LA? XM Maul.
Well, yeah, it was $700.
And
Matt knew a guy, right? Matt got his from a dude.
Matt was Compton.
Yeah.
From some guy but there was another guy that was selling his Maul and all his XM ones, and they were all like under $1,000.
And I seriously wish I lived in LA.
I feel like on our side, there's a lot more people trying to make a lot of money.
Right.
In the West Coast, there's a lot of people like that know what they got, and they want to get as much as they can for it. Or if not, they take it to Frankenstein's and they sell it there for as much as they can, because they got some good statues at Frankenstein's, but they sell, like, I think they have the Mythos Maul, or not Mythos Maul, Mythos Vader at Frankenstein's for like $3,000. They try to get like
a Darth Talon too, right?
Yeah,
wasn't the Darth Talon we saw like $2,000, $3,000?
Yeah, they have crazy prices, so. It's harder. I feel like it's harder, but being in the groups and knowing, people on the inside, then I think that helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, just be patient.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, a deal will come your way, and you're like, and you need to jump on that piece.
But then also be ready.
eBay, you always just take a look.
For sure. Wow. Wow. You know what? We've been going for coming up on 2.5 hours here, guys.
Yeah.
I think we let's go ahead and get ready to call it. Right. But yeah, I want to go ahead and I want to thank you guys once again for stopping by. But before we say our final goodbyes, Eddie, let's give a shout out to the Patreons.
Yeah, definitely. We'd like to thank our Patreons, Ben Porter, Sean Fear, Ian CB, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, Leo Hernandez, King Louis, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Krett, Jason Nelson, Big Fern, King Zachary V, Caesar Mariquin, myself, Eric Ruiz, Mario, Stephen Percha, Sean Yahtzee, Scott Bradley, Jesse Contreras, Stephen Maria Stanley, Lord Voldatort, and Eddie Manzanares.
A bunch of beautiful angels these people are. Thank you everyone for contributing to our Patreon campaign. This February's campaign consists of this in and out collecting magnets. These are dropping right now, along with the After Dark sticker, along with this beautiful sticker, this Gooch Grease sticker. I love this thing. All natural.
Man. I don't have mine yet.
You don't have yours yet?
No, I need to check.
Dude, you're gonna love it when this thing comes in, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone, if you guys haven't gotten your packages yet, be on the lookout. These are our 3 tiers that we have regarding Patreon. You got your $5 Sweet Angel tier. This will give you exclusive swag from Collecting Weekly. $5 a month, you'll get all of their stickers sent directly to your door. For a $15 plan, we also are moving all the stickers, all the magnets, and along with that, you'll get your if you need any help with like fixing some of your figures. Zach from Collecting Weekly has offered some of his services to help with any fixes that you might have. And another benefit, after 3 months, you also qualify for having a custom sculpt painted from Darkside Customs. So that's pretty cool. Your $25 What a Guy tier consists of a 18x24 silhouette poster that's personally signed from Zach and Dean, along with doubles of all the stickers that's currently available for the month. So once again, I just want to thank all the Patreons that are contributing, to the campaign. This is the network on Collecting Weekly currently. Small Talk, they talk about all of the smaller scale figures that are out. Collecting Weekly is the live flagship show. We go over every week of all the news that's going on in collecting. OFAC, the beautiful team out there across the pond, they're doing their thing, talking 1/6, third party, everything else. Auction, I believe, is kind of being reworked right now. I believe Zach said maybe once a quarter or something like that. Auction, we everybody gets together and pretty much just auction off all of their whatever figures that they want to sell, and Zach and Dean will do a live stream, and it's a basic auction. It's a lot of fun. Come check it out. The Joy of Hobbying, that's where we're just going over painting all kinds of different things, different hobby models, model kits, what have you. Creeps Are Us. This is Manny's show. There's the Creep Show where we talk about a bunch of spooky things that's going on. I know PJ's really interested on getting on this show one time, and I'm hope that comes through. That comes pretty soon, PJ. I've been looking forward to hearing some of your spooky stories.
Oh, I got a lot.
Yeah, collecting rarities with Rainer. They'll talk about other kinds of rarities and collecting. After Dark is our let your hair down show, kick your shoes off, just relax, and just talk about whatever comes to mind. This is our hangout show, let loose, what have you. In and Outs of Collecting is what you're watching right now. I want to let everybody know right now, starting in 2 weeks, we're starting to go bi-weekly now. What was once a month is now bi-weekly. So look for us every other Friday nights rather, at 8 p.m. Pacific. So again, everyone, I want to thank everyone in the chat for stopping by. I want to thank
for sticking with us
and for sticking with us for this long, going over 2.5 hours, guys.
Numbers. We got up to 40 viewers, so appreciate that.
That's great.
Thor and PJ, appreciate the help with that.
Yeah, both of you guys. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys so much for your support, Thor and PJ. We really enjoyed having you guys on the show and just dropping knowledge on us newbies over here, man. So, PJ, so tell everybody where they can find you.
All right, so PeeJay, aka the Paradox Nerd, aka the guy who works for the backup dancer in Chippendale. But so yeah, like basically you can find me on the Paradox Nerd channel. I do a lot of like unboxing reviews of things that we love the most, which is a lot of expensive stuff like Hot Toys and statues and other like most of my stuff is mostly Star Wars stuff. So if you guys love Star Wars as much as I do, please check out my channel.
Yeah, great stuff PJ's got going on. Thor, let the world know where you're at, brother.
So yeah, we on DCX channel, formerly known as Darth Castle. We got open mic every Friday night, 9:00, but we over by 11, so you guys come check out In and Outs of Collecting. And then we also do a lot of live unboxings and everything. We about to start a show on Sunday called Order 66. We talk about Star Wars pieces and everything. We got a few new pieces on. So it's probably gonna be like once a month, because you gotta wait for the pieces to come out so you can talk about them.
Sure.
And everything. So yeah, come check us out. Have a lot of fun every Friday, and appreciate you guys having us on.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys coming along with us, everyone. Yeah, check out Paradox Nerd again, and check out DCX open mic on Friday nights. Once again, everyone, thank you guys for joining us. This is In and Out and Collecting. I'm Mario.
I'm Eddie.
I'm PJ. PJ. I'm PJ, and thanks to Mario and Eddie for having us on and to talk about collecting expensive stuff. And it was a lot of fun. And this 2.5 hours felt like 30 minutes. So it was a lot. It was a lot of fun talking and hanging out with you guys.
Right on. Thanks again, man. And that's my man guys. Thor over there in the corner. All right, guys. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Everyone, have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.